Hey guys, we're back here for Anime Lately Podcast episode 81 here. We're live. We're a couple minutes late, but yeah, we're never on time without the show. It's not like we're the show that's happening 24 hours from now. It's aka Call Villains that's on time all the time. But you'll hear more about that later on. Let's get the show started.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Anime Lately Podcast. I'm your host, Sam the Manga Man, and here with me are my Brotakus. Introducing first, the most wholesome content creator, the director of anime, the certified king of games, Mr. Twitter verified, oh my brother, testify for Ray Apollo. Our next devilishly handsome tiefling is a demon in the Black Clover community. He has a great love for Weekly Shonen Jump, but not too much, where Shueisha might still lock our account on Twitter, So he is the Hurricane Typhoon, Legend Evash, the Nutter Butter Lover, the wholesome Booty Juice Guzzler, Miguel Parra. And finally, our last Brotaku brethren is the CEO of the Careful Spoilers Podcast Network, the host of Careful Spoilers' new show, Villains, founder of the No Anime, No Life Facebook group. He is JB, exclusive, the incredibly talented James Barnes. How we all doing?
Sometimes I wonder myself that why do I recommend people to watch our shows are my friends and classmates when I don't want them to hear that I'm a booty juice guzzler. Like that's something like
you make it sound like you haven't had more booty juice last night, and we saw that picture. We saw that picture.
This was your mistake. You made this choice, and now you welcome this to this side. You welcome them to this side of you, and this is what they're gonna get: the truth. So, congratulations.
It's just a wine bottles cocolitos. That's all. Not my fault that they named the brand in Spanish called Booty Juice. Not my fault.
I mean, you ran with it.
You didn't have to tell us a translation.
You didn't have to tell me. You gave that to us. You gifted that to us. Literally was like, hey, use this to roast me forever.
Pretty much. Next to the hey guys, I'm gonna watch Hunter x Hunter after 1 year and 6 episodes.
I wonder if like 3 years from now, if I get
when you haven't watched Hunter x Hunter still.
3 years from now, if I get an interview and ask, so we saw this podcast that you are guys in, and what your co-host and your crew talks about.
And I'm gonna kick open the door and say he still hasn't watched Hunter x Hunter. And they're gonna be like, you know what? Get the fuck out.
I think 3 years from now, I would have by then. Like 3 years for sure by then. 100%.
I hope so.
By the end of the year, I would be done with Hunter x Hunter. By the end of this year, for sure, I'll be done with Hunter x Hunter. 100%. I'm fact.
And if you get into another interview, hey, maybe you'll get a sponsorship from that Booty Juice wine too. I mean, that's a pretty good win. That's a pretty good win.
Hey, if I promote them so much, I don't know how would I go. Like, hey guys, would you want to drink our colitos? I don't know how would that promo go from Sam. I don't know, but that would be pretty interesting. That'd be fascinating.
I don't think we want that one. No, no.
Anime Lately booty juice.
Not even when James says it, I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't.
It almost had been, and I was
yeah,
like,
it did.
Mm-mm.
Ray, try.
No. You really want this?
Yeah, just try. Like in the most serious type of promotion type of tone.
Oh. Wind down and enjoy a glass of booty juice by Anime Lately. Nope, don't like it. Nope.
I'll pass.
Yep.
Sam, would you want to give it a try?
Would you like your nightly booty juice? Why do we do this? Why?
I just feel for any of the new people just coming on to watch it. Like, isn't this supposed to be an anime manga podcast? We talk about news and just discuss anime.
Again, this is your fault.
No, this is stands for starting the intro, calling my name the Nutcracker Booty Juice Drinker.
He says that all the time.
And you put it on your Twitter. This
did.
is your fault.
There is photographic proof.
I have that photographic proof.
Oh my god.
Now my for Twitter, I mean, now my full Discord still saves the exact Twitter tweet that I still have there. It's like, why you still have that old name there?
Oh, because we needed the receipts and we got them.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I made sure.
Mm-hmm. We needed to have something on you, because you got dirt on everybody else. So we had to have something on you.
I think the least dirt we have of proof, like text, is James. I think that's the least person we have of like text wise. I know like all three of us, me, Sam, and Ray, but James is the least one that says text stuff. It's mostly in voice where
Yeah. 'Cause I'm like,
when
I,
none of
I've
us
told
record.
you guys things I've never told anyone else.
But in text, you just barely say. You'll be like, you know what? I'll wait until we're on a voice chat or something.
Before we record and everything,
Smart.
so no proof, no audio proof.
Smart.
Exactly.
But you know what? That's okay. We got enough for Vash and it's plenty for everybody.
That's true.
Yeah, boy. But
it's
how's
enough
the week
to-
been? It's been a long ass week, y'all.
It really has. I just started class, so it's definitely something I'm getting used to, a routine. Every day, waking my ass up instead of just waking up just to go to the bathroom, I have to literally get up at 7, 8 in the morning. It's like, damn. So this is
Man, instead of like half getting up, I have to all the way get up.
yeah, like
Oh,
Like
a
what you
working
just said.
man.
That's what you just said to me.
yeah, no,
like a
it is
working
because usually I will get up at 9, like wake up. But when I get up like until like 10, 11, like just stay my ass up until like 2 or 1 hours in bed, just being lazy and probably reading, watching something on the TV and just like. I'm gonna take my sweet time. But now it was like, damn, I got things to do. I got class, I got a client edit stuff, I gotta do this. Like, I can't waste a second of the day, because if not, things are not gonna get
It's
done.
gone. Yeah, it's
Yep.
literally gone. Because it's that. Welcome, welcome, brother. But I guess I want to start. I want to start quick. Bryce said, "What anime stonks we buying?" I mean, if we were actually, if so, no, I like this.
I like this.
If
I
we
like
were
this.
going to invest in anime as stocks, what would we be invested in?
I like that.
I would
I
never.
like this a lot.
I would
Okay,
never.
let's start with this. I like that.
I would never regret, even if it's a loss, put money on my favorite anime onto Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Whether it's like a,
I mean, at this
loss
point,
or-
nah, that's
Okay, hold up.
probably pretty
All right,
cheap right now.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, hold up.
it's probably very.
Let's
cheap
put
right
the
now.
rules.
It's a
Current
solid
anime,
stock.
current anime, like current
You wanna
series
do
that are
current
going.
only.
Current.
I mean,
mean-
I guess that makes it easy.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
it
okay.
easier.
The
For
smart
me,
choice for me would be One Piece.
I was about to say One Piece. Because it still got a
mean,
good 6 years. It
I'm
still has a good-
putting money into Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero straight up.
Yes.
Okay.
Jujutsu Kaisen because it's a rising stock straight up.
Mhm,
Because
yeah.
didn't it just sell like 1 million copies in circulation, something like that?
Yeah, it did. It has
So,
grown
yeah.
a lot. I will also put stock on Undead Unluck. It's been
I
well
can
for
see
me,
that.
it's growing. It's a series that's still roughly new, and it might end within 100 chapters, because that's what a lot of the rumors is with the way the story.
All right, we're making
and
this
the
a
foreshadowing.
whole ass game because I kind of like this.
All right. All
Me
right.
too.
all right,
That's how
all
I'm enjoying
right,
this.
Sam,
All right. Automatically,
we're all getting $500 and we have to spend it properly.
automatically. I think we're gonna put into Demon Slayer, no doubt.
I mean, no, I'm not.
No.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah, fuck
not
it.
putting it in Demon Slayer.
What? I don't know. Lay was asking me
Was she
if we're
asking for a
streaming.
booty cheek?
She was not. She was not asking for booty juice. That's later tonight. But what it was, it's like, hey, are we streaming? I'm like, yeah, we're streaming.
Not gonna lie. I thought she said like, what are you putting money in this?
I love getting back in trouble. It's so good.
Hey, man.
It's so good.
I'm not gonna edit it. It's already
I love
live on
getting back in
podcast.
trouble. It's so good.
We're live, babe. I said we're live.
Highlight.
Hey, good evening.
The whole guys is saying hi.
Oh god! Look how ready he is. It's so good.
No, trust me. Who's more red is my girl. She's like blushing. Like me. I'm just laughing because her face is like. I'm
Oh man!
like, they can't see you. Why you hiding your face?
Because it's embarrassing. Stop talking to me. You're live.
I told you I'm going live at 9:30. Not
Oh,
53.
man.
23 minutes later.
Just she taking that coupon back, boys.
By the way,
Woo!
thank you.
Oh man. That was
Anyway,
good.
this was fun. Yeah, this was
That was
definitely
my favorite thing that's happened today. Oh,
this
man.
is a natural comedy and natural entertainment here. Organic.
I mean, Otis, you know what it is. Of course, that was the first thing you heard.
This is the Anime League podcast where we are
Oh,
different
man.
from any other podcast out there because we have no filter, as you guys
I
can
mean,
see.
we have a filter. It's just a very
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
We have a limit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're just
good?
some things that
Ooh.
yeah. Going back into the topic that we were talking about, if animes were stock, what will we invest into?
Wait, but 500 is kind of low. How about 1,000?
No, 500 is right.
That's good. No,
That means you got to spend your money appropriately.
All right, 500. All right. How much is each type of series?
I mean, you get to
One
decide
stock.
what you invest in.
I know, but but how much is each stock for a
So
series?
just assume that the popular series are worth the most money. They're like their stocks are the highest, and then the newer stuff is either on the rise or pretty low. So let's actually, Sam, would you pull up a list of like the rankings and Jump, and we'll assign some money values. Jack can help.
Okay.
I don't mind.
This is gonna be fun.
So only Shonen Jump, only we're including.
Yeah.
It's much easier.
That's
It's much easier to do.
Yes,
Shonen Jump.
because because most of us would only trade in the U.S. So yeah.
So am I counting everything or just with like the year maybe or something like that?
Just go with the newest stuff.
Okay.
That's what we're going. I like this. This is gonna be fun. Yep.
Yeah. And guys, this was also organic.
And
We didn't
actually,
plan this.
we might even if you can get like actual copies sold or like circulation, we'll just probably base it on that. That'd be stupid easy.
We should find the 2021. I mean, the 2020.
This is a live show. We all have these future machines. Let's look. Anyway,
World
hey, Kyra, I'll
Champion
tell you
says,
what, baby.
"What's good, everyone? What's up, man? Nice to see you in chat again."
Black Clover
Clark-
for stocks. I mean, it's probably pretty low, but I'm gonna invest in it.
I mean,
I would invest because I believe in Black Clover. I really do enjoy it.
for someone that does,
I would like to invest in Black Clover just for the anime. Like, give them more production money. They need it.
Yeah.
More staff, more animation. They need that stock.
Okay. Am I counting the Weekly Shonen Jump's rankings, number ones and stuff like that?
Yes.
I think that's just like the list of what's like still like on from current and then
Yeah.
2020.
But
So,
also, I'm gonna check the actual app because also there's monthly series, and I know y'all want to put money on One Punch Man because I know that you like that.
Look, I
Look,
might not a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, like maybe like if we were doing 500, I'd probably throw in $50 into it.
I mean, I'm throwing at least a good 100 at Attack on Titan. So
Oh yeah.
But that's the Weekly Shonen Jump though.
Okay, we got Dr.
That's
Stone,
right,
Weekly
Dr.
Shonen
Stone.
magazine.
Jujutsu Kaisen,
okay.
Magu-chan, Mashley, Black Clover, Me and Roboco, We Never Learn, Chainsaw Man, Ayakashi Triangle, Kurkusei Kazoku, I'm not sure what that is,
Mm-hmm.
Shakunetsu no Nira Kanai, Mori King,
More King.
A Gravity Boys,
Boo.
Bokura no Ketsumi, Hono Miru Shonen.
Mm.
Let me see if I can have more of a list too. 'cause
Yeah, let's
I
see what we
know-
got.
I know Undead best
RE0 is a penny stock.
Really?
Rude.
It's been very popular.
Rude. I'm about to say that if it's a penny stock, I'm about to put some money in that and make some money, boy.
I put a lot of money into
I
that.
see people talking about that all the time.
Same
So yeah, I'd be
here.
making some money on some RE0. Let me tell you.
Okay, so this is the top selling shonen manga by volume in January. Jujutsu Kaisen, which is on volume 14.
I'm gonna need somebody to help write these down. So what'd you say? How much was JJK?
They didn't say the price, but this is like the highest in January right now.
Oh no, let's just go by that.
JJK,
Uh-huh.
Attack on Titan, One Piece,
Of course.
Chainsaw Man, Boku no Hero Academia,
Uh-huh.
Spy Family, Dr. Stone, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, of course, One Punch Man, and JJK again, Volume 13.
Damn. Okay,
So
we're just
JJK
gonna do
is
that times
definitely-
2. It's a
yeah.
very expensive stock.
I would say it's like GameStop right now. I grew. Actually, no. I'm sorry. That's an insult. That's a kind of an insult. It was naturally grown into a very popular series once the anime came out. I would say maybe like a Tesla.
Yeah.
I think a
see that.
Tesla sounds right because then
can
with a
see
new
that.
car, new design, new
Let's
technology.
see, more women than men read it, and it's mostly 40-year-old women. I can understand that. That makes sense. Yeah. And you don't sleep on those because they spend money.
Indeed.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Uh.
manga has been out like for a very long time. It's these
Mm,
same adults
mhm.
that reads these since they were kids.
All right, so let's just we're gonna do this the easy way. We're just gonna go with those because I feel like if we don't want to make it too complicated. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I think we could rank JJK, Attack on Titan, and One Piece,
One Piece.
At the top. So they're pretty close to what? I'd say maybe 200 a piece, almost. What you
Okay.
think?
No, that sounds about right. But I feel
Yeah.
like One Piece price went down
You think
because of
so?
last year and stuff.
Well, I mean, that's why I kept it at 200.
I can
You know
see
what I'm saying? To kind of keep them all even.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what about My Hero though?
So then my hero will be about like 150.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say like it had a really successful year last year.
I mean, yeah, it had a successful year, but give it some time. Give it some time. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I'd say about 150. Spy Family, we do about 100. Same with Chainsaw Man and Dr. Stone.
Because it got really, really popular, even for a bi-weekly series,
Mhm.
and takes its natural break. Takes its regularly breaks for some reason, but it's
Right.
okay.
And then
Dr.
Would-
Stone has been popular too.
that's what I said. We do Dr. Stone for about 100 too.
Yeah.
Okay. Demon Slayer. 'Cause
Okay,
that's
so
been,
this is what I'm confused about. I'm like, because the way it ended, people were not hot on that. So people would have dumped it.
What?
but like
ASAP.
they bought in a lot of
But-
it because of
But
the
Which
then
one?
they would see the prices that they see the money the movie was making, which I don't know if that
Yeah.
counts. Can we count that? I mean, I guess technically, if we were going to count all of it together, we would
All
count
of
the
it
movie too.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'll put it as both anime and manga. Like, what
So
makes money?
this will sound crazy, but I would vote to move Demon Slayer up towards the top and almost even value it more than the other three. So I would value that one at like 400.
I agree. It was like the
Yeah,
little.
alright.
It literally is the like little engine that could like.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It just literally boomed all the way up there. It literally was like Apple, Google stock when it first started and
Yeah.
accelerated. One
Alright.
Punch Man.
I would go rank One Punch Man at 50.
Okay.
Mostly because it has zero buzz. Like,
Yeah.
period. I mean, and that's including the manga, unfortunately. Like, it has
Unfortunately,
zero,
yeah.
but I don't see anybody talk about One Punch Man, at least on my timeline. And I like to think that the people on my timeline read damn near everything.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I can see what you mean.
All right, so let me double check.
So for
like
me,
that.
I'll say what I have in my stock of 500. I have 100 in One Piece. My Hero, I have $50. Black Hole, I have $50. Dr. Stone, I have 100. So right there's 300. So I have 200 left over. I'm still trying to decide what to put the other 200.
You buying partial stock, my guy? It's okay. I know you know how this works, and that's fine. It's
Yeah.
okay.
No. Like, I'm because I want to put some faith in other stuff I have, and like Dr.
I get
Stone and One Piece are my highest stakes because those are series I care about and
can
they
see
are
that.
growth. And the JJK I have is growing a lot right now, so I definitely need to put money on that because I'm gonna get a lot of money back on that. Because the sales have increased a lot because of the buzz about the anime too.
I see.
Because before the anime premiere, it was at I think 2 or 5 million. Now it's about to hit 55 million.
That's wild.
So yeah. So that's a big jump because of the anime, and it's only been roughly less than 6 months. So that's why I want to put some high stocks on about JJK. That's why I have 200 to put other little small partial stocks on other series, but the big ones I have faith in gets the other cash.
Okay. No, I mean, I can see what you do. I might do almost the same thing I would have put 100 onto JJK, not knowing, didn't start reading it, but just only been watching the anime. But then it's been doing a pretty decent climb, and me without any background knowledge of it, I would have still like put a little risk into it, just to see how it would do. Because sometimes I like to experiment a little bit in my investments and stuff, and like just see how what happens after a set amount of time and stuff like that. And usually it just ends up pretty well. One Piece, I think I would have throw a $50 in there, because I know it's like that's gonna be already high up there, and it's going to keep going up and up until like the literally near its end, last arc, and then the last couple of volumes that's gonna be coming out for the treasure. What is One Piece? The treasure of the One Piece. What's all like? People will tell you to invest to it while it's still cheap, and like before it gets to the end yet. But once it gets to the end, is when it might reach all the way up into your best money in your wallet, or it might flop. But I don't think it's gonna flop. So,
but what I was gonna ask James, are you confused here, or you have the idea of what's the concept?
Oh, I'm good. I was just writing down my numbers and just trying to figure out which one I'm gonna put my money into.
What's right now your idea?
200 is going to Attack on Titan for sure.
Oh yeah, 200 is going to Attack on Titan for sure.
But are we including Attack on Titan even though it's not shown in Jump? It's from Weekly Shonen Magazine.
Well, we're just going based off of the list of Sam brought up, right?
Yeah, James, you said Weekly Shonen Magazine. We're going by sales. It's fine. They're all in the same bucket.
Okay. Oh, so if we're including Attack on Titan, let me just change a couple of numbers up.
I mean, it's too late, bro. That money's gone. You gotta take it back.
Because I would have put 150 onto My Hero Academia, and that would have probably like put me all like, I think I'm all in. Yeah, or like another $50 to Chainsaw Man. Especially when the second series is coming out. We don't know when.
Part 2.
It's probably
exactly
right now too. You see,
exactly.
That's how I would split my money.
Yeah, I got 200 on Attack on Titan.
It's too high. It's too big to fail situation in Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
I told you there's a chance if the anime doesn't do the adaptation of the end well, there's a chance that it does not.
Very true, man.
I'm not saying there's just a chance. There's a chance, very small chance, but there's a chance. That's what I'm saying.
Definitely got to put 150 into JJK because, like Ray was saying, like that is a rising star. Like it's going to do.
Oh, it is.
100 into My Hero.
Okay.
And then I'll put 50 into Chainsaw Man.
Okay, 350.
I feel like the anime will do really well and it'll push the manga over the edge.
Cool. I mean, like as long as like people are not like throwing like death threats and all the hate stuff onto people like that. Shit, man. Right? I mean, it's like we're never gonna let this go, Attack on Titan anime fans. We're not letting this go.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm putting 200 in JJK, just right out the gate. I'm doing that because I see the potential. I literally have seen it in both the manga and the anime. They're both great. I don't know how they did it, but they did. So then I'm gonna put money into My Hero Academia. I'm gonna put the full 150 in My Hero Academia, and you know why? Because My Villain Academia is coming up, and people are gonna get super excited and hyped for that. And it's gonna have so much buzz. So
I mean, that's why I put 152.
It's
150 right there.
It's gonna need it. And then let's see. I'm gonna put 50 in a Chainsaw Man for sure.
Okay,
because, I mean,
you need to put something.
It's still weird enough that I'm like, people might stay away from it just because it's weird. But then once they see that it's like really weird and that makes it good, people will get interested in it. I think. So that's just my reasoning on that one. So let's see what I got.
I think you have.
I just feel like an anime, like the name is more appealing. Like, what the fuck, Chainsaw Man?
Exactly.
What does that mean?
It's like, what's happening here? Okay.
I mean, like, what's funny is you hear more of Chainsaw Man than you would do in like Dr. Stone manga and stuff like that.
That's true.
That's why, like, I would put like the $50 onto the Chainsaw Man.
So I'm gonna put, and this is kind of how I'm gonna round mine out. I'm gonna put 100 in One Piece because if it just happened to end, that would skyrocket.
same example.
Yeah.
I just yeah.
And then I'm gonna put the last 100 in One Punch Man, because
Okay.
if they announce that anime is coming back and they have the right animation studios tied in, I think everybody will be all in once again. I truly do. Especially
Other
with
than-
this next season. Like, well, if we're going to the next arc from where they left off in season 2, yeah.
I mean, the story will be there, but I
Yeah.
don't know about the animation. Though.
That's what I'm saying. They just have to announce a goated anime studio. Not people. Oh, look, I appreciate the hell out of Dr. Stone. Just not enough to put money into it.
No, exactly.
I mean, if I only have 500, I mean, there's just other things that I would
Yeah,
rather put my
that
money
I'm just like, there are other stuff that I know is going to make more money. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'll put penny stocks into this. I'll buy Mashley. I'll buy like Kaiju number 8. And that
Right.
sort of-
Yeah, I'll be buying
yeah.
Kaiju number 8 real quick.
Oh yeah.
That's what I have in my low budget, in my low partial stocks for Kaiju number 8.
I'm gonna call this. It's Kaiju number 8. It's like the Dogecoin right now.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is. It really is the perfect
If
amount.
you haven't read Kaiju number 8 and y'all are sitting in our chat right now, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, hey, thanks for being here. Third of all, go read Kaiju number 8.
Yes, Ray
Please.
promoted it
The-
today, and I put the link
The
just in
newest
case you
chapter
didn't
that
see
came
it.
out today, fantastic.
So, quick theory. This is the arc I think people will know of him.
I think so too. I think that. Well, I feel like. Well, I was thinking, just in general. I think this is the art that gets more people to read it
Yes.
because it's more of what people are used to.
And I give
It's like-
props of how this chapter also had that one page in color. Beautiful. I love it. It was so it stand out amazingly.
No, Goliath will pay for the disrespect rate. Now, see, that sounds like a petty god to me. Kithe did nothing to nobody. Leave him alone. Oh
we're
man.
just stating the facts. It's just that the Dr. Stone anime is out, but I don't hear too many people talking about it.
I love it. I watch
It's
every
great.
episode,
No,
and I'm
we're
excited
watching
to
it
watch
consistently.
But
It's
if
great.
we're going just literally based on hype, which I mean you shouldn't do, but I mean just honestly going by buzz, there is very little for Dr. Stone this year, because you know why? They remember how much marketing money they threw into Dr. Stone, because I told you that unless they were showing it to people weren't going to watch it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, they spent all that money on the first season.
It's true.
It's sad, but it's an intellectual type of property. Like, people don't want to think when they watch entertainment things. Sometimes they just want to see action and like magic and all of that stuff. So I don't know.
No, like I understand, because that's the same thing kind of what happened
Man,
with
get
Fire
mad, punch
Force.
thing. That's what they want to see. Yeah.
That's also what happened with Fire Force as well. Like they spent the first season the promotion and stuff, and then the second season just
Right?
nobody
Yeah, there
talked about it.
was no promotion for it, like straight up. And I'm like, what happened? I feel like
And
it would
what's-
have been, in especially in Corona, it would have been super easy to advertise. At least I don't know,
Mhm.
maybe not. I just think that those that they just kind of got left out, to pasture. It's like, hey, these exist, but we ain't gonna tell you unless you watch the first season.
Like just because they weren't promoted enough, they
Uh.
didn't like have any contender or categories within Crunchyroll Awards.
Well,
or...
see, and this is why I think Netflix got it right this year, and it really
Yeah.
did come down to marketing.
Yeah.
I learned about all those anime because of Netflix marketing.
oh
that
yeah,
I watched there, and I'm like, well, that'll do it.
And I hope Amazon improves in the marketing for anime, because that's why Villain Saga and Dora could have been much bigger in 2019.
Now, see what I think they're gonna
So-
do. We're gonna see this whole. So they got the Invincible property, which is an
Yes.
amazing series.
They're gonna have to
I think
promote.
this is where they
great-
learn. This is
Yes.
where they learn to promote their stuff, because they can't just like they. I'm sure they spent a pretty penny on Invincible, so I don't think that they just gotta let that go unknown.
Yeah, because it's weird. I don't find out from Amazon actually accounts. I find out from friends that just upload the link of the YouTube or the trailer and everything. I'm like, why am I finding about random people? Like, no offense to random people out there, but I'm not finding out about the official sources, by the
'Cause-
Invincible team or anything on Amazon. But when I see stuff from Blood of Zeus or stuff from the whole Netflix team, I actually see it from the source, quote retweet in them. But like when James and everything, when he puts source, I say, oh, I know it's from them, or from the brand account from Anime Lady or Ray. We know who he's quote retweeting from. But when I see stuff from Amazon, I don't even know if it's from Amazon until I find out much later. That's sad.
Because Amazon, they only like promote like their own original series and their
One of
other
them, like,
shows.
yeah, the ones that they paid the actual people to be in. Yeah,
Mhm.
which I think that's just a lack of understanding from certain parts of
Agreed.
the company. I think potentially, it's just like, yeah, these are also really important, and people really do want to see them. Remember that, please.
Remember, like Netflix put all this money into it. Shouldn't you at least learn from them and like, hey, maybe we'll give them a shot if since like a good follow up or anything like that? Because if you think about it, Vinland Saga didn't get nominated within Crunchyroll Awards, but technically they did for one, which was like best villain.
Yeah, I think it was Askeladd. Yeah,
No,
it was just
Askeladd.
Askeladd.
I think it
villain.
was best villain and also best
Yeah.
opening or ending.
One
think
of
it
the
was-
two.
Yeah, one of the two, but I'm not. I'm sure it's not both.
Askeladd definitely got a nomination for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did, but,
but
he didn't.
I know
He
it
didn't
was-
win
Which
though.
still doesn't make sense to me, but whatever.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I know, right?
Because he
Then
was,
who won was
I'm
Isabella.
not gonna spoil it. Yeah, Isabella, the Promised Neverland mom won.
Oh my god.
and she was a villain in a way, because
No, she is a villain.
Yeah,
She is
Not
a-
she
yes, I
was-
say
she is a
she,
villain.
yeah, she is, yeah.
She had a
is-
bad backstory, but she is a villain. Like
Yes.
she's a villain. But then but then again, no promotion for season 2 of Promised Neverland either.
I mean, I would say I've seen more for that than I've seen for all the other ones we talked about.
So, quick side thing about the Promised Neverland. So, I saw in the chat and people want us to discuss about it. Real quick, is that the anime is moving away from the source material of the Promised Neverland anime, and a lot of people are having mixed emotions.
Oh, that's
mixed
right.
feelings.
They're about to Game of Thrones that too. I
Yeah. So, but it's weird that the creator themselves.
because I think they were already starting it before the manga finished.
No. They chose to change the storyline in season 2.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they decided to change it before the manga finished,
Yeah.
and so
Like,
they were like, "Well, we're too far ahead, so whoops."
it
Were they
is
too
we-
far ahead? I thought they were just only just finished that one arc and that was it. With there only like 12 episodes first season, and they got like another 11 episodes for the second season. If
And it's-
anything, they would have only covered up 50 chapters.
And it's weird because a lot of people was hyped for this season, but then to actually hear that they're being away from the source material, and they said that the creator themselves is actually on the project and guiding them to be away from the source material. So a lot of people are assuming that they're trying to make it better or different or improve some arcs that he couldn't fix for some characters. But current manga readers are not happy, and me and Sam are just anime watchers, so far we okay with it, but a lot of people are very mixed.
If the creators are on it, hopefully that means that they're trying to amend things that they didn't like the first time.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that because I mean that's what happened with The Walking Dead. Like The Walking Dead show is nothing like the comic,
Right.
and Robert Kirkman is a part of it, and he made all of these changes himself because he wanted to make improvements and just switch it up from the source material. So it could be the same thing. Like the creators just want to amplify it in a different way because it's gonna be animated.
But
I don't
didn't
know.
like people have like mixed reviews of that though? Because of those
Of The Walking Dead?
Yeah, Walking
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're very mixed.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's because it's completely different. You know, if you change, like, because he changed whole things, took whole characters, got rid of characters that lived far longer than they did in the show, from what I remember.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, that's why. But I mean, if they're not gonna like completely change it, and they're just like, you know, maybe making one person show up instead of another person at a certain time, who knows? I
Yeah,
don't
or
know.
yeah, maybe they want to add characters. Like I don't know.
So,
I mean, like-
I guess
so-
if I was a fan of this, which, you know, I kind of am, but I'm not caught up yet. But like, if I was a fan of this and there was potential for new things that I didn't know was coming, I mean, I'd be inclined to be a little excited, like a little bit, for real, because I'm like, I wonder what they're gonna do different. You know what I'm saying? Based on what we know from reading it, or, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be interesting.
I mean, with going back to Netflix and their better advertisement, they just recently brought back. They literally just taken the first season of Demon Slayer onto their category list too, and now more people are going to be able to have the chance to watch Demon Slayer like the entire series if they wanted to. I think that's like just really good advertisement or choice in licensing. And again, going back into our stocks, Demon Slayer is going to go back up again because of Netflix, not just
Yeah.
because of the movie.
Oh, it did. Like when,
yeah.
I would love to see the numbers for that. I don't know if they put any numbers, but
They didn't have the
when-
numbers yet. It just
when
came out.
they put Demon Slayer on Netflix, that's all I saw people talking about.
Yeah.
Again,
Yep, it's because we saw it on Netflix 2 nights ago, and my girlfriend got curious, like, "Hey, babe, what is that? What do you want to watch the anime?" I'm like, You actually
I
got
didn't even
interested-
know it was on Netflix.
Yeah,
they
it got dropped this
It
week.
was literally all over my Twitter
Like
timeline.
this week or last
Everybody
weekend,
was
it
like,
got
hey,
dropped.
Demon Slayer's on Netflix. I'm gonna watch it again. You know, it was like, oh god.
But it's crazy how it's literally on international app of Netflix. Crunchyroll Funimation. Now it's literally nobody can complain. Like anime is getting popular and mainstream now in almost everywhere. Nobody can say that they don't know what anime is.
That's true. I want the movie more than I want the anime on Netflix. Give me the goddamn movie. That's what I want.
Funimation, do you hear us? We know you have the licenses for it.
I just want to watch it.
Can you at least give us a date?
I'd give
please?
you like $20 to watch it, please, in my house.
I'll do it too.
Come on now, give me that. I'll do it.
If I had to buy some stocks, like I don't know if I want to put stocks on Demon Slayer, even though it's doing well. It's just that it's mostly making money now of anime and the movie. It's not really making anime money of the manga right now, since that's kind of done.
Well, the thing is, if you think about it, they say worldwide production had made a lot of money. It surpassed Spirited Away's box office. But think about it, it only premiered within the east side of the continent of the world. It didn't reach over to us in the west.
Yeah, so and that's the craziest part about this is because it's made so much money in Japan and it's literally just over there.
And then like
Literally just over there.
it just recently opened up in Korea, and
Yeah,
it's
this is what I'm
over
saying.
47% of their movie
Think
theaters.
about I honestly, if movie theaters were open at full capacity over here, I think the movie theaters would be packed to watch that movie. Straight
Oh
up.
yeah, for sure.
multiple time. Like
For sure.
it would like
Yeah.
get more just to premiere. Like it literally will be like Dragon Ball Z. You'll give them the entire.
It would, I think, and this will sound crazy. I think now it would be bigger than Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
in terms of a movie. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The teenage kids would go nuts for that. They'll be all over that. Especially because they don't have to have an adult to go see it too. They can go see it by themselves with their friends. Man, listen, they gonna make bank when they come over here.
it's like, for example, how James just loves to go to movies even during COVID. Like he tries his best to still be safety and everything.
I mean, they have precautions in place for most of them.
But then once all movies started to be open, James will be the first one at the door with the movie ticket, ready to see a movie. And,
the
and
stocks of AMC.
like, hey, I own this theater technically, so I come in here for free.
I can't wait to. I own stock. I can't wait to see those stupid like videos of stupid people. I own stock in this corporation. I can be here. Get out.
Yo, that shit was funny. I just kept seeing people on the time like, I own the stock. Like, do you really know what you're doing, or you just buying, just doing stuff? I'm like, I'm
people
busy. I'm not
working
going to
in
pay attention.
AMC be like, we owe a lot of money, right? I mean, your stock means like you owe money
We're
too.
in debt. Just like you. Don't worry.
Like, we owe money too, so technically you're buying us.
Almost $1 billion bailout. That is owing money, sir.
I anticipate Demon Slayer doing well for a long time, especially since it's not finished anime wise. And to be honest, there's still some pretty hype scenes that they have to animate that I'm sure going to be everywhere again. I mean, everywhere. Just if they have the same quality of animation, and I'm sorry, there's nothing's gonna be able to touch it in terms of hype. Just it won't be.
So
because it's that the animation is that good.
Just my guess, Demon Slayer anime will end the same year One Piece manga ends.
You think so?
Yes, because look, Demon Slayer still has probably 3 more seasons to go, or tops 3 more seasons. That's
I don't know. I mean,
that is to cover the whole manga, because the manga is less than 200 chapters. So for them to cover that, they probably have 2 or 3 more seasons. So and we only have a movie.
Because so what I'm saying is they can extend it with movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if they're gonna go with the route of movie of how much money they make, cool. Each arc is a movie. So if they produce a movie, we're in 2021, the next 4 years. Oda said that we'll be done with One Piece by year 2025 or 2026.
You really believe him, though?
This time he's serious, and the way the arcs have been
How we
moving.
know that, bro? Y'all said that last time.
And I want to bring up the fact you never really saw his face because we don't know how Oda looks
He
like
said
right now.
that last time. I'm for real this time. It's going to end soon.
No,
4 years later.
Remember?
Well, this is what he said
Remember,
supposedly.
this is the same dude who told Hirokoshi, it's like, I was supposed to be with this on a chapter, but now I went to this. Like, who cares? Go double that amount of volume. It's like,
And guess what? He's doing that because Hori said that he was gonna be done with My Hero less than 5 years. And guess what? We're in the 5-year mark of My Hero, and My Hero ain't done.
because Oda told him to double that.
What is Shonen Jump gonna do without One Piece? I think they'll be okay. They'll
They'll
hurt
be
for a
okay.
little bit, but they'll be alright. I mean, just like and to be honest, not to compare them, but like just like when Dragon Ball Z finally ended, when Yu-Gi-Oh ended, when Bleach and Naruto ended, like those were all hype, and Yu Yu Hakusho, they all sold Shonen Jump for a long time alongside One Piece.
And
I
but
feel like they'll be okay.
Look at Hunter x Hunter, still never coming back. It's been 2
You don't
years
get
and
to
2
say
weeks.
that name.
2 years and 2 weeks. So Gashi's taking that
You
nice.
don't get to say that name.
Oh, you wanna play a clip that you guys can't
That
hear
was
either?
God, God said no.
I'm right now punching Ray that he can't hear. Damn, this is a long ass punch. Oh, I had to stop it. Damn, that's like a good 8 punches that Ray just got.
Anyway, like I was saying, until you watch Hunter x Hunter, I don't want nothing out of you. Anyway,
But the thing is, to add to what Ray was saying, that overall, like once One Piece ends, people have to understand there's people right now, current creators in high school, current creators right now are having ideas. So they have ideas right now. People that are reading My Hero, Black Clover, One Piece, they are also making their own stories. So by the time they make their one shots in a couple of years, those will be the next series to grow and build and become the next Demon Slayer, GDK, Black Clover, and other series.
I'll be very honest though. Like, yeah, One Piece is fantastic and always will, but can't nobody take that away from it. Shonen Jump also has some very, very, very talented storytellers right now. They really do. And I feel like it's going to create a vacuum where they're going to step up. They ain't going to want to get like, well, nobody's buying Shonen Jump because Oda's not in it no more. You know what I'm saying? They're going to step up. And they're going to hopefully make their stories better. I foresee JJK going much longer than most people think. So, who knows?
And plus, from what I saw this past week, the past couple of days, the slander on JJK and My Heroes going on the timeline, it was...
Okay.
About what?
I don't want.
Oh, which series was better? Or which which arc was better?
BS. Yeah, there were people.
Why does
like
it matter?
People
Aniki,
were pissed that some
JD, a
folks
couple
didn't
of Roger said
people were
it.
so mad because people didn't like. They didn't think Shibuya was like a 10 out of 10. They got real upset, and I was like, "Relax. It's okay if somebody thinks a 8 for Shibuya is fine. An 8 is still fantastic."
It's the same thing with Ray saying that people in the movie industry, when people say, "Oh, it's a good 8 out of 10," people are like, "Oh, it's not 9 or 10." I was laughing when people used to be like, "Wait, an 8 is bad." Like, no.
People slander the MHA all the time. Okay, I'm just used to it, and I just tuned it out now.
Same here. Same here. Like, that's why I don't involve myself with the Black Clover or My Hero community, just because sometimes they be so negative and toxic, and they love to compare each other.
They
compare each other.
Very toxic.
Everybody is very toxic.
And
yeah,
I don't
correct.
get it. I'm like,
Any fan base.
y'all literally like the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
You could put any of those characters in any of those stories, and it would be the same thing if you wrote like you could write them the same. But I'm like, oh, I can see that character doing that. Yeah, come on, man.
I mean, like,
you know, I don't want to break it down that simply, but yeah, y'all all like the same thing.
but it is those same fandoms that put their money into these like series and stuff like that. Like they're the reason why stocks are going up and stuff like that. So no complaints.
You know, I mean, no complaints for me because I'm enjoying it. I'm eating regardless, is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
It's like what we were talking about before. It's like it's that elitism in anime and manga. Like, why can't we just like everything? Like, if it's good, it's good. Just enjoy it.
Why do I have to not like that one thing in order to like this thing? That don't make sense. That's how math works.
What I find crazy is when people say I stand this series. Like, cool, you could stand that series, but you could like other series like me.
Yeah,
I have a giant poster of One Piece. Yeah, I have a giant poster of One Piece. I'm still behind 20 chapters of the manga, and I'm behind 40 episodes of the anime. But does that mean that I like One Piece any less? No, I just love other series. I love Black Clover, My Hero. I have Dr. Stone manga there.
You're not completely caught up from the start, fake fan.
Yeah, right. I'm a total fake fan. You know, I don't have a figure of Ace, Sabo, and Luffy here for no damn reason.
I mean, you should see. No, never mind. But don't worry about it. I feel like people just y'all need to relax. It's okay to like things, like for real. It's okay to be passionate about stuff that people make. Just
like
you're free
to have your opinion. You're free to have your opinions, Just like don't be so very negative, toxic negative.
Just relax, because I'm still mad about the Attack on Titan animators getting death threats. I'm still kind of heated
I
about
think
that.
one person
hell
quit.
yeah.
One person quit.
Well,
from-
I mean, people are, because people are the worst.
Yeah.
Vash
plus-
still talk about Hunter. He can't talk about that, so no.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything solid, but there's rumors going around that if there's a part 2, Mappa might not pick it up because of all of this stuff. It's like,
See, but this is the problem. So this is what I want other people to understand. You are scaring away animators from a series because they fear for their safety.
Mhm.
You know what that potentially means? Other studios will not be willing to pick it up.
Hell yeah.
Did
This
you
is their
think about
jobs.
that? Did you think about it? Well, we don't want that hate, so we're not going to pick it up. If Mappa drops it, there's a chance, and there's a chance. Like I said, it might not get picked up.
People
Period.
need
But
people need
yeah.
to understand that we're humans and we also have a mind. We have stress. We come home to be our wife, husband, kids, and everything. Or why we want to go online on social media and see hate threats just from a bunch of people from around the world, from the amount of work and hard work of labor that they don't get paid enough. We did an episode like probably 40 episodes ago of how Japan's payment, the work labor is not as good as other countries
No
should be.
overtime.
Yes.
Overstress. They get like $500 a month. USD. $500 a month.
And their apartments are smaller than most U.S. apartments, and still the same amount as U.S. apartments.
Overworked and undervalued.
Yes, but
You know, we actually bring them here in the U.S. states. We treat them so much better.
I mean, barely, but yeah, you're right.
More than 500 a month. Definitely for sure.
It's true. I just wish that people would kind of realize it's okay to enjoy things that you aren't making, and respect the people that are making them. Like, it's not that hard.
And like for
I mean,
those who are
you're-
saying like, what studio might pick it back up? No, they're not. Why do you think they drop it in the first place?
they was tired for doing that for almost 6 years, and they was great at it. But they was like, you know what, we did a good job. How we get to a studio that's bigger than us, and they did. But they also need to understand scheduling, and we are still in a pandemic in some way or form of capacity.
I mean, I just think that it's the they'll never be satisfied mentality. Even if we pick it back up, it'd be like, well, it's not like it was in season 1, episode 3. This elbow was like, they will still find something to pick up, even if we picked it up again. That's just the way it's gonna be.
Me and Ray enjoyed the new Armin Colossal Titan. It was nice. I enjoyed it.
I
It looked
like
clean. It looked
I
clean
like
to
it.
me. It didn't look
yeah,
good.
dude,
But
I'll be the first to tell you, like, I prefer Wit Studios animation, but I'm not gonna complain because I'm getting the anime. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I mean, it's not even that. It's not like it's terrible. Yeah, it's not as.
Yeah, and
it's
it's
not
not
the
bad at
same.
all.
It's not
Yeah,
the
it's
same
not
as
bad
Wit,
at
but it's like it's not.
It's-
we've seen way worse animation.
One
Even
Punch
just
Man
this
season
season.
2.
Yeah,
So-
I think the animation looks great. I have my issues with the CGI here and there,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's not enough to send death threats to people. It's ridiculous.
And plus, people need to understand that there's some animes that barely ever get season 2. So there's animes that are great season 1, solid 12, 24 episodes. But guess what? 10 years, 5 years, 2 years later, they still have not got no announcement of season 2. And
Chivalry
there-
of a Failed Knight. I need a season 2 now.
no guns in that. No, sorry, not guns. No anime.
Man.
What they
Good
call
luck.
that?
Yeah, no anime.
No game, no life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that got like 1 or 2 movies, but yeah, I need a season 2 of that too.
But before I forget, I saw a question from Abe. He said, "What do you guys think about the decision that about Geje? He's the creator. He is the creator of JJK, not to have a narrator inside the anime. How do you guys feel about that? James, have you seen the anime yet?
Not yet.
Okay, but
I'm
he's
waiting for more episodes to stack
Okay.
up so I can just. binge them.
he's asking that because you know how in One Piece they have a narrator, My Hero they have a narrator here and there, Black Clover they have it in the beginning, and so I'm guessing that's why he's asking like, how do we feel that most shonen anime has some type of narrators in some way, shape, or form, but JJK don't. So that's what he's asking our opinion.
I'll
how
be
do we feel about
very honest. I didn't even notice until you said that.
it. I did notice.
I've been watching it, and I didn't miss it because I was just watching the show. I feel like an announcer takes you out of the show and reminds you that's a show.
Without the narrator, you're living in the moment. You are living
exactly.
current of
Like
what's
you're
going
just
on at the
watching.
same
And I
time.
will say, JJK gets a little complicated, and a narrator would be nice, but I didn't even think about it till y'all said something. I don't think it's that important.
Me and Sam did notice it. I think like a couple weeks ago. I think it was around episode 9 or 10 when me and Sam was in Discord, and we honestly did not miss it. Like it was cool that like, hey, we don't have it here, but that's what makes it more unique. That you can have a voice in your own series, and you can say, you know what, I don't think my series should have one. I think my audience will try to figure out what's going on, and if they can, they'll have a discussion with other people and everything. But I don't miss it. Like what Ray said, like me and Sam did not notice until episode 10. So for you to just pass by 10 episodes and like Ray have seen the past 15.
I've watched all of it. I literally did not even notice until I was like, oh, yo, that's right. They don't have a narrator. It just starts and it goes and it ends.
I mean, like I could live without having an last time on Dragon Ball Z narration. I mean,
I don't care either way. If it's in there, it's fine. If it's not, it's fine.
Just live in the
so
moment.
what I'm thinking is like, so they do have these like really well done like post show scenes that kind of lead into the next episode. That isn't a preview. Those are pretty cool.
Oh, are you talking about the Juju Scroll?
Sometimes, yes. So those like some of those, if you pay attention, they pay attention. Like they actually like tie into the next episode.
Yeah, they do.
They have a meaning, which is cool. I like it. I mean, that one with the kid, the like little monkey things in the barrel, that one was creepy. But
that was creepy. The one I like
was creepy.
The one I like is the one with Gojo writing the thing on the paper and he sent it to Nanase.
Yes.
I just don't want to ruin the joke, for others and James to see it. So, but that was a funny joke. Like I'm like, damn, Gojo's like a kid. I love it. Like he's like a little boy at heart.
I mean, speaking of Chimera. So the narration in Hunter x Hunter was literally like part of the show, if that makes sense. It's like it that legitimately added to the show. It wasn't just there.
And plus, also people don't forget that was made back in the early 2090s, and that was when that type of style of having narrator was made. Yeah,
they kept it in 2011.
Yeah, right. So they redid it, and I think it was better for it.
Yeah,
as we all know. So I'm fine with that. I really do. I'm fine with that. But yeah, I truly could care less. Well, no, I don't care if there's narration in the JJK. I don't care.
Yeah. Going back real quick. World champion, yes. The Devil is a part-timer. Definitely needs a season 2.
That's James talks about that all the time.
Yep. He does.
It's so much fun. If you haven't seen it and you just want an anime to just laugh your ass off with a super OP character, it's so funny.
That's why it's just why James likes it. I mean, I'm not surprised.
I need someone to finish scanlation on the manga series because I know it ended or it's about to end soon for the manga. And I've been
Sir, you cannot speak on Hunter. Thank you, chat. Get him, chat.
Why is the chat taking me when I'm just here having a conversation? I'm just here discussing it with the
chat
crew.
knows
it's
that you
so good, bro. Not watching Hunter x Hunter is sacrilege.
It's actually like you're on an anime show and you haven't watched Hunter x Hunter. Like you need to fix that. You need to fix
that. Was like the
that's like Yu Yu Hakusho.
And Yu Yu Hakusho.
Well,
those are your like starting stocks to going into an invest before going fully into the market.
You gotta pass it in a broker's exam, and that's your broker's exam.
I keep saying it, but Vash, you and I will live stream these anime. I will do it with you, I promise.
If I had to get James to finally react something for the channel and with us for Anime Leader, I will watch it with you.
That sounds like a cop out, but all right. Yeah,
that is a cop out.
Hey,
you should just be watching it regardless. Is what I'm saying.
If I could get James to finally react something other than
my socks,
a trailer,
watching Hunter x Hunter. You know what? I'm gonna agree with Steve on this one. Steve,
I'm with Steve too.
Is a less offensive thing than you not watching Hunter x Hunter. Yeah,
I'm with you.
I just have to be really passionate about stuff. I can't.
Donzo, don't do it. Donzo, they gonna jump you. Don't do it.
All right, hold up. All right. The Chimera.
The whole chat about to jump this man. Oh no! Listen,
don't worry,
Donzo. I'm with you, but I can't protect you.
Look, Vash has the benefit of binging this. It will be great. I'm telling you. I don't need it to be your favorite arc. It doesn't need to be. I don't care. But it's awesome.
But you can't say that it's bad. Nobody can say that it's bad because that literally you can't say that because it's not bad. It's just different.
That just be everybody jumping you if you just say
I'm ready. It's overrated.
What's
You are
funny?
allowed- you are allowed to believe that.
Hey, man. He kind of
I hear-
no.
I hear a lot of people on the timeline more with Ray than more with James and Sam.
And that's fine.
And that's fine. Like that's perfectly okay. It's like,
Like,
and that's the thing. That's why I
I
love
like-
talking about this. It wouldn't be a show if we didn't talk about this. So
Yeah.
thanks,
Oh, yeah.
Gonzo.
I like slow burns, right? That I
Um,
don't expect anyone to know what this movie is, but this movie is called The Snowman.
You go watch it
got-
again.
It got terrible reviews, but I like slow burns. So
Yeah.
that Chimera Ant arc works perfectly for me because it feels more like real time.
It does, and I tell people all the time. I actually was really enjoying the Chimera Ant arc all the way up until like the end of it,
And
and
that's
then I was like, wait a minute. I felt like this was going in such a poetic direction, and then it's like, nah, bro, still a show in anime. Don't forget. It's what happens at the end, and I'm like, oh man, okay, cool. But like I said, it's not bad, not bad at all. It's different.
And plus, Champion, if you have not seen Ray on stream on Saturday or Sundays when he goes live on Twitch.tv/Ray Apollo for
So
streams,
you
he
have
chooses
chosen chaos.
he
I
chooses
am
chaos all the time. Yep, I was trying to lead into that. He has built a robot and at the same time became a Tifa cosplayer. At the same time, he chose
Abraham,
chaos.
yes. Abraham, yes. That's Snowman. I actually like that movie. That movie got an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes because it is a really slow burn and it's kind of anticlimactic, but I like it.
Less than Fantastic Four,
Yeah,
yeah, so-
8%, bro.
and that's a
Donzo
22.
said- Donzo, you are very correct. If you're around a bunch of people who overhype something, like it can't ever meet that expectation, and so
Yeah.
therefore it will sometimes be worse because of the people who were around you completely saying this is the best thing ever. Like that'll happen to anything,
Yeah.
anything. So like, I blame your friends. Get better ones.
Because I talk about Attack on Titan a lot, but I try to not
No,
say much because I
it's
don't want to ruin it.
basically you enjoy it and you're a fan of it, and I can tell. You know what I'm saying? Ray, you should meet Nux. Oh, I've met Nux. We get along.
Yeah, we have had Nux on the show
Yeah.
2 times. Yeah, 2 times.
Nah.
Yes, 2-3 times. Let's just
I
say
think once.
no, twice. Because remember
it
the
twice?
second time was with
Twice.
Sensei.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm not sure if we said a third. That's why I'm sure it's twice, maybe 3.
Maybe, but no. God, I love talking about Hunter x Hunter, and it's still. I think that it's gonna be a sad day when we like the Vash didn't watch Hunter x Hunter jokes die like the LeBron ring jokes did, because those were always fun. Then he got a ring, and it's like, well, dang, we can't make those no more. So, I guess
Well, and then we
one
can
day.
talk about Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's true.
But
Still
if
ain't seen the OG tournament arc. What's wrong with you?
I'm correct, me and Sam have not seen it because we plan to see it together. Or
That's what I said about Dr. Stone, and I got killed. Well, I mean, rest in peace, Steve. You was wrong, bro.
You've never seen Yu Yu Hakusho?
Wait, what?
I have not seen it too.
yeah, that's what me and
on.
Sam plan to see it together.
This
You
was
know,
something that-
It's
this-
been fun, bro. I'm gonna go.
This was something I wanted to first. This was actually something I wanted to be first time react to.
yeah, me and Sam supposed to live react with my green skin and everything. Watch it there, but COVID and everything happened. So we kind of I don't have a car yet to fully pick him up and react together. And we want to stream that, but I haven't found a way to ever do it with the current situation we in and have audio and stream sided. So it's like kind of difficult.
Also, like it's gonna be a very long process too to be able to record maybe like 4 or 5 episodes every single time a video split too. It'll give us content for the next like maybe 3 months. But
Yeah. Vash hates
Um,
the guy should know. He just hates us because he's still not finished the series.
I do read and watch Hunter x Hunter though, so I got that for
He
I
did
got
good.
I got that over Vash for sure. I got that over him for sure.
JR 100%. The Dark Tournament is the best tournament arc ever. There is no question about it. It
I
is
can't-
the best ever.
I can't wait for you to argue with Sensei about this because remember.
Oh yeah,
Because remember, Sensei said that he put
the tuning exam.
the tuning exams over.
It's crazy.
tournament. Yeah,
He's crazy. It's amazing, yes,
No,
but
actually-
better than the Dark Tournament? What?
I'm gonna tweet that right now. Actually,
There is not a single thing that happens in the tuning exams that's as good as Yusuke versus Toguro. You are out of your mind, bro.
Right? You
Hey
are back.
guys, I'm so happy to be here for the first time. Hi. Thanks, Siri. I don't understand either.
But at least I still have Hunter x Hunter over Vash, so
That's true. You got one dub. I mean, Sam has multiple dubs over Vash. But that's a big L. I'm just gonna say.
I really wanted to. This is the content I want to do a reaction.
Who said tuning exam over Dark Tournament? Who said that?
The Sensei the Glove. We're having him in a couple weeks with our boy GB.
I'm a ban him in chat. I'm a ban him in chat. No.
Abraham, I'll take it. Sam over Vash. Yes.
How you gonna say tuning?
Takashi.
When Yusuke wouldn't see Genkai and Toguro was.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Are you crazy? There's not a single thing that happens in the tuning exams that's as good as that.
Listen, tuning and look, tuning exam is fantastic. I love it for what it is. But the Dark Tournament. So this is what and people will get mad.
Damn, Abraham, Sam over
The tuning exam feels like a tournament arc. The Dark Tournament feels like an anime arc. There's a difference. There is a difference, and we all know it. We all know, oh, this is the tournament arc of the anime, but it doesn't feel like one of the regular arcs. You know what I'm saying? The tournament arc, which is a Dark Tournament, and Yu Yu Hakusho feels like a regular arc. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, Rock Lee versus Garo, like, that was amazing, yes. But
It's a hype moment, but I will say that was getting played out.
yeah, compared to, like, I forgot.
The Dragon of the
Uhie-
Darkness Flame?
Yeah, who Hiei was fighting in the Dark Tournament. Really? Like, no, come on.
Ooh-wee. So, I mean, look, Rock Lee versus Garo, Neji versus Naruto, I would say, I don't know why do people forget Sasuke versus Gaara? That was way more hype. Like, people forget that one all the time. I'm like,
And then you want to
they
count.
were like, hey, we don't know if Sasuke is going to make it back in time. Where's Sasuke be? Sasuke shows up, and all of a sudden he has Chidori.
The Naruto versus Gaara fight. Remember the crazy hype that Naruto had to do, like something with claws, right? Okay, 9 was like, what? Like what?
Yeah. So I mean, like, Shooting Exam has some hype ass moments.
But then we have moments like Sakura doing something.
Kurama, like Kurabara's fights.
Thank you,
great.
bro.
Like I don't. Come on, bro. Listen, y'all can't do that. No, I'm not giving y'all that. Cause Sasuke had to be saved by Naruto because that's his boyfriend. That's why. You reading Boruto? Trust me, I know. You know who Naruto hangs out with way more than Hinata? Sasuke.
His side bitch.
He does.
He really does.
It's okay that he loves Sasuke. I ain't got nothing wrong with that. It's adorable, actually. It's all good. Anyway, so yeah, True Exam is fun. Trust me, man. Because I think it was when I was first getting into anime and manga, I had seen it like after, like I read it after the Dark, like I had watched the Dark Tournament, and I was like, oh, this is fun, but it was not the Dark Tournament.
Yeah,
Dark Tournament was, man, Dark Tournament had so much depth. My God.
I would say it's a cleanser to Dark to it, maybe.
And I mean, just look at the stakes too.
Yeah.
On top of all the amazing fights, look at the stakes compared.
It's like, y'all gonna all die for real if you lose. Oh man.
Like Toguro was powering up, and just his residual energy
was killing people in the crowd.
People in the stands, bro.
They don't let that happen in regular tournament arcs. Y'all got mad when Vegeta did it. Toguro accidentally killed folks. Oh man.
I just want to see that brawling dude that has like those traps and everything in a fight.
Yeah, that's Toguro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Him and his brother, they creepy as hell.
Yeah, his brother is real
brother was
creepy.
worse, yeah. Man, Yu Yu Hakusho is very, very good. I kind of want them to give us a remake, honestly.
Yes.
Like they're doing the Shaman King. I actually would enjoy that.
That's where I think One Piece will shine when we get One Piece Kai, when we cut down the filler and the pacing down in the future, like
It's
20,
hard
10, 15 years.
Right now, it's been going on consistent with story. It's not doing any.
Hell, contestants were killing fans. You're right. They were. Demons killing demons. It was wild.
But Sam, things to add to what you're saying, like that's why, like imagine the Wano arc animation and pacing. Imagine what we're having right now. Imagine that in Just Rosa. The pacing in Just Rosa was horrible in the anime. But imagine you have the Wano animation and the
It's
good
still not.
pacing.
The pacing is still not as great because it's still literally going chapter by episode by each chapter.
I'm here. I'm here. It's a lot better right now in the anime from people. I'm here like it's mostly much better. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I'm here. It's a lot better now.
So Gin absolutely understands that Hitman Reborn does need a remake. I feel like a lot of people missed that just because of the time period. That was one that it was dominated by the big three. That was for the people for people who had been watching anime for a while, they knew about it and it's great. But for the people who were just getting into it for the big three at the time, which is perfectly fine, completely missed it. Everybody should see that, I think, at some point.
I heard Hitman Reborn. I remember Hitman Reborn. Did that?
It gets some really cool fight scenes later on.
Did they end
heard
it
it's good.
short? Did they end it short?
I don't remember.
Because I don't know anybody who
And
read
a
it
remake of Air.
consistently
So
and stuff
after
like
seeing
that.
some of that skate anime, yeah, I'm gonna need a remake of Air Gear as well. Straight up.
I keep hearing about Air Gear. Me and Sam were planning to watch Skate.
Air Gear is great. I love Air Gear.
Me and Sam were planning to watch Skate Infinity. I think that's what it's called. But we were supposed to watch it this past weekend, but we didn't get the chance. But we're gonna watch it.
Okay.
But we're gonna watch it on Saturday. But I'm hearing a lot of positive things. It has like an 8 or an 8.2 on most ratings. So I'm hearing a lot of good things from the Skate anime. So that's good though.
Okay, so Hitman Reborn didn't finish.
Dang. So yeah, they actually have merit to redo that. Yeah, to finish it.
Which
Like they're doing
that might be the
Bleach,
next one
finally.
then. Which that might be the next one.
Bleach. I don't
After
care what
Shaman
nobody
King.
says. I'm actually hyped for Bleach to finish. I really want to see how this arc ends because there's some. Look, y'all, there's some actually pretty cold ass fights in this last arc. There's some really good ones. Like the early ones are kind of whack, but the later ones are absolute flames.
Hopefully they
I love
fix
them.
the last 20 chapter story because it was rushed. But hopefully
We'll
they
see.
fix that.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I can't wait to see the Bankai of so many freaking characters. Ooh,
Naruto's theme is nothing compared to so, man, that. Oh man, Dark Tournament theme was great. Bro, the
Yo.
90s is all over that, and it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Bleach
It is really
openings and OSTs are great to do work. I'll listen to the Bleach openings and the OST. They're so good to do some
They're
work in the
ve-
background.
So Bleach, and y'all can fight me if you want. I would say of the original big three, Bleach had the best themes.
Yeah, I'll give it
I mean,
that.
I shouldn't say the original theme, but when it was in its time as one of the big three, it had the best themes.
I'll give
Straight
it
up.
that. As much as I enjoy Naruto, some of them did hit miss with me. But
I mean,
Bleach
yeah, some
hit
of the
most
Naruto was hit and miss with me too, but like the
But
Bleach
most-
was always hit.
They
All
will
of
say.
them.
But best OST is Ironclad. Not Ironclad. The
Sword Art
For
Online?
me, it's season 2's opener from Bleach. That's
No.
the GOAT for me.
I'm trying to remember the OST. I think it's the Hollow one. It's in Hueco Mundo. Thank you.
Yeah, Hueco Mundo, yeah.
That's one has the best OSTs. The right
I,
name.
I rewatched the Otokoria Ichigo fight the other day. They was on a whole nother level then. That
Oh.
fight had no business being that good. No business. It's such a good fight. I couldn't believe it.
So my favorite Bleach opening from Bleach itself is Bleach OST 3 Clava a la Espada.
Yeah, that one is good.
That
But
was
yeah,
my favorite.
Yamamoto's Bankai, good boy.
Yo,
When
in
they
the
show
manga,
Yamamoto's Bankai, that's gonna be sick. It's short though. Sorry, spoiler. Anyway,
I wish they had more for that though. I
I
really
do
wish
too.
they had more for that.
that's why I said I hope they expand it because there's some characters Bankais that we saw short lived, not because of the battle, but it's just that he felt rushed. So hopefully that gets expanded in the anime because
I would have loved to learn more history of Kenpachi, honestly.
I didn't want to say anything about that, but yeah,
Harriet can go off when they want, only in fights and openings. You absolutely right.
You're right. You're right. So
You
I'm not gonna.
absolutely
I won't even
right.
take that.
I'm
for
not,
you.
Wait,
I
who?
will not dispute any of that.
wait, what?
Where's the lie?
The
Where-
fights
where's-
in Bleach. Yeah.
Where's the lie?
Like, all the other animation was kind of okay, but them fights, when they wanted to hit, they hit. Man.
And when that OST goes up, it
Uh-huh,
boom, it gets in. I love it.
Bleach, see, Bleach was so close to being like one of the goats.
So
So close.
I
So
mean, I
question.
would still say Ichigo has like some of the best transformations I've ever seen.
I feel like his moments altogether, absolutely.
Mhm.
Like they don't do transformations the same no more. They just don't.
I'll give it like this. When it comes to the big three, this how I felt like. Bleach had the best fights. Naruto had the best close comebacks. And One Piece had the best big moments. Like, story. No, well, big moments, story, like, everything felt pieces together. Not, pun intended with the One Piece aspect. But I felt like it felt more emotions in other characters. But Bleach had the best fights. And Naruto had the best close combat. It was very good in that.
So
For me.
the only way I'd argue is that I wouldn't include Shippuden in there because Shippuden had much better fights. There was some really good ones in the first season of Naruto. So there were some good ones, but I feel like Shippuden's, they just kind of cranked them up. Like that's when they were like, you know what, we just gonna have fools come in that can move mountains, and we gonna have to do something about it. Okay.
I mean, like having the whole Orochimaru fight with the Naruto in his like five-tail form kind of thing.
We all know the most disrespectful fight in all of Naruto.
Yeah,
It's when Naruto and Sasuke fight that first time, and Sasuke is giving him the work. And he used, and then it's that other. Then it's the. I think actually is that the second fight? No, because they fight so many damn times. Is it
Oh, you talking about?
I think it's the third fight where he finishes his jutsu with Naruto's hand, and I was like, that was cold blooded.
yes, he went pew pew, and then just
And he used Naruto's hand to finish his jutsu, and I was like,
That was dope. Yeah.
he don't care about nobody. That man's an asshole.
If I'm correct, that fight was when they were much
last
older,
fight.
right?
yeah, the last fight.
That was the
No,
second to
because-
last fight.
No,
Second to
because they
last
had like
fight.
5 or 4 fights, so those
Yeah,
are like the
they
fourth
had
or
so
third.
many.
Yeah.
I think
So-
it was the second to last fight. So it was the one right before they both lost. Never mind. I won't spoil that for people. I know it's been like, I don't
I'm about to say, this Boruto out, and I Boruto's been out 3 years. I think people already know that they got
He
fake
ain't got a
arms.
head in there when they lost their hands. Anyway,
Yeah, because James haven't seen it, but
Right.
he knows about it.
Yeah.
I-
I've seen most of these fights.
Killer Bee versus Sasuke clan was disrespectful.
Yo,
right?
Killer B gave him the disrespect.
The last fight of Naruto Sasuke had to be top tier, and it was. It actually lived up to the hype, like straight up.
Yo,
Yeah.
but Killer B with 8 swords is still overdoing it. Like, my dude had a sword between his knee.
But
Between
what he
his
was saying,
kneecap.
he was rapping the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you have an Asian rapper doing that throughout the whole time?
Pain versus Naruto was good, but that's when all of Naruto changed. Like for
Yeah.
real, for real. Like
That was
Naruto,
the change
from
moment.
from that pain moment. Naruto was never the same again. Like it lost some of like
Steam.
some of
It
the
did.
stakes. I think.
Yeah,
That entire fight blew me away.
It was
was
crazy.
good.
Though.
It
That
was
fight
good.
was sick, but after that, the whole show changed, whole thing. Which I guess I understand because like everybody died, but you know.
I mean, that Mike Guy fight versus Mike Guy versus Madara fight was actually really
short.
impressive,
It was
too.
cool, but
Yeah.
it was like okay, what are we gonna have Guy do? Die? Fight again? What else is he gonna do? So like it was cool though, but it did solidify Guy as one of the strongest ninja. Period. So I mean, hey, my guy is still literally my guy. They were like, hey, you get one Jonin to protect you, I was like, I want my guy. I don't want nobody else. I want that guy. Like,
I'm
straight
still
up.
upset with the way Neji died. Like I feel like I was pathetic.
Yeah, it was
Such
pathetic.
a waste.
I
That
don't
was very
want
pathetic.
to talk
Character.
about it. I think that they could have had so much character development with him and Hinata had he stayed alive.
They didn't
They would have
need
made
him.
both of them more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't need to kill him.
We just
off.
gotta ignore Kakashi's versus Obito.
Oh, no,
I'm
that
not
fight was
I'm
good.
not
It was a
ignoring
great
it.
fight.
But
I'm
it
not
was
ignoring it, but I'm gonna rank it a lot lower than most folks.
because
was
it's
actually a
great
good fight.
combat. It was a good fight, but I
It
feel
was
like
very good hand-to-hand combat.
great
for
head to
sure.
combat. But I feel like it's a lot of emotions, a lot more into it. Yes, it's because a lot of build up and everything to it.
His fight with Naruto's dad was better. I'll be honest. That's me personally.
Yeah, because I was student and master.
Yeah.
But then we didn't know that there was a student though.
Right, at the time.
But then if you add the 200
Did
figures
y'all
later,
like Sasuke versus Itachi's fight?
No,
To be very honest, that
Not
one didn't live
really.
up to the hype.
it
It
did.
was-
That would like it had one really bad-ass moment at the beginning, but then they were like, well, they're genjutsu users, so it would be like illusions. And I'm like,
But they were like,
no,
what
they
the hell
would have
does
just
this fight?
fought.
Yeah,
They would have just I would have preferred them just fighting because like Sasuke was so mad for so long.
we
Yeah.
we all knew that
It was a little
Itachi
underwhelming.
we all knew
was
that
underwhelming, I
Itachi was
agree.
gonna win.
Yeah.
We all know all of Sasuke's W's were not really W's.
I mean,
Yeah,
he-
it's
we-
like I liked it,
I
but
mean,
it'll
now
never
knowing
be.
what we know, they could have went all out and he could have thrown, and we would have been like, "Oh, that's crazy!" But
Yeah.
then it was just kind of like he took it easy on him the whole time, and we could tell.
Because
And, like,
because
and
technically
he
because
just
technically
didn't want his little brother to kill him just to
no,
kill the whole kid
but
and everything.
also we forget Tachi was could have won, but he had cancer. That's all it
Neji would
was.
have been an amazing uncle to Boruto. Boruto as a character, if Neji was alive,
Would have been 10 times
a
better.
far different character.
Question.
Because Neji, after he found out he cheated with those ninja tools, took him in the forest and beat his ass.
That's so. Question to you guys: do you think that if Neji was still alive, crazy alternative universe type of theory, do you think Neji would have been the trainee or technically master of Boruto if he was alive instead of Sasuke?
No,
Technically, no. He would have been
He would have picked
yeah.
Sasuke.
Neji would have been like the protectors of both Boruto and Himiwara, because remember the family seal. He's only the cousin. He's not the first.
The head of
son.
the family, yeah.
He would have moved on to like protecting the children more than protecting
Yeah,
his
he
own.
would have been the
like,
he would have been the
sister.
protector of the clan. But see, that's another thing. They could have like demolished that entire system from their
Yeah.
family, because that's fucked up and it needed to go away. And they could have done that with him, but nope, they didn't.
In all honesty, this might be a dumb question and everything, but
I,
why did we kill Neji off again? I totally forgot. Like, was it just to push?
because he was a better rival to Naruto than Sasuke. I said it. I said it. I said it.
It
I
definitely
mean
was.
it.
It definitely was not about character growth. Nope.
Because from
Nope.
what I remember that scene is that it was literally from Naruto just arriving there at the scene of the war, and the Madara was kicking their ass, and then right after
Could you
Neji died,
imagine Neji throwing hands with Madara? That
that
would
Kyle's
have
comeback. Ooh!
he would have tried and he would have got a few licks in, and that would have been sick.
It
Now
would
I'm
have.
sad.
I feel like the same treatment would have
That's a
happened.
hot
when-
take. I know. I have those sometimes. So
I don't know. I feel like that's like the same equivalent of Hinata trying to do something with pain just to protect Naruto kind of thing. No,
Neji was far more skilled.
Yeah.
he was more skilled,
far.
but so was Madara. Like it was a little bit too OP.
But if you think about that, though, Neji would have continued to get better. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
He was one of the most skillful close combat right behind Rock Lee and everything. Like, he was skilled in close combat.
He kept beating
said-
Rock Lee. Rock
Yeah.
Lee never beat him.
Yeah.
But that's what I say. They were both the most skillful close combat. Like, literally, his moves were literally touch all your pressure points and where you can't move.
Yeah,
And
I
it's-
didn't get much past that, but it's like, does it give like more like development to Hinata? Like anything?
So, James, to tell you on the truth, the
No.
reason Neji dies
they don't.
because protecting Hinata, and then right after that, Naruto came on the scene, gave everybody his Naruto's chakra. If he arrived like 5 minutes earlier, he could have said Neji. But, story plot. He wanted to kill Neji off for story plot. So,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
no.
I guess.
Yeah, that ain't
If
happening,
it-
but no.
it just...
I truly think that just the way that because think about it. Naruto ends up falling in love with the person that Neji hates. They have to learn to get along. And with them learning to get along, they form a relationship and a bond. And that would have been interesting. I'll be very honest. Very honest. It would have been real interesting. Let's see. Fog Hill of the Five Elements. I have seen those fights again, and they are sick. I just wish that you could watch them legally. I'm gonna be real honest, because the animation in that is legitimately some of the best fight scenes you could find right now. Straight up,
I will look it up.
you should absolutely look it up, because they are sick, and you're gonna want to watch the whole thing. It looks so good.
Fog Hill of the Five Elements.
There's
okay.
there's one character in Bleach I feel like they wasted it, and hopefully they expand on him again. Is Chad? Chad, yep.
Yeah. I mean, they kept talking up Chad. It's like, hey, bro, you going to a place where your power is gonna thrive. Nothing happened.
He went to Mundo, right?
Yes.
But the one thing that got me mad is was like Chad used to fight kids with Ichigo back in high school before they got their powers. They were kicking ass kids and sending them to
So,
the hospital.
You know what Bleach suffered from?
It's too
main
many
character-
characters. Yep.
No, main character syndrome.
Oh, man.
Ichigo had to be the most powerful all the time. That's the way it had to be.
But-
See, the stories where characters and side characters were equally stronger, if not stronger, sometimes that didn't come until after Bleach.
I know, but it's just the more we think about Neji, it makes me think about like other characters in One Piece that like are put too much on the silent that I wish we saw more shine of. But that makes sense because that's 1,000 type of chapters now. But to see
But
Chad that could have
what I'm
shined a
saying,
lot, like
Chad got hold.
Oh, he
because
did.
The way him and his powers are described, he should have been way stronger than they showed him.
You literally said it.
He literally had the powers of a hollow. He would have been
Yeah.
way stronger.
You literally said it that we went to a place, aka Hueco Mundo, where his powers should have exceeded and been powerful. He's Mexican. Hueco Mundo is a Mexican culture inspired by. And how do you have him to be father and not even fight one of the guys by himself?
I
Like,
was
he
hoping
fought,
that he was gonna been secretly in a spotter as well, because that would have been sick.
that would have been
That would have
amazing.
been so cool.
But
They
no,
would've been
like,
oh yeah, the lobster spotters returned home, and they're like, what? And they're like, and
Like-
we were like, and we would have been like, oh shit, it would have been wild.
be like, oh,
I think
Chad.
that would make this definitely more interesting because they didn't really do much with Chad at all.
They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't give him much of a backstory. The only thing they try to give him some kind of moment with the foe bringing arc, but then that's it. It didn't do anything.
Nobody cared about the Fullbringer.
Exactly. Nobody
Nobody
cared about
did it. Because
Nobody
what happened,
cared.
I don't know a single person that liked the Fullbringer arc. Not a single person.
Nobody liked it. It was just a.
You ain't
cop
watched
out.
Hunter x Hunter.
It
You
was
ain't
the-
got you. No.
It
no,
was
hold
the-
up.
It was the
Let me just say,
cop-out way
the anime
of
was.
trying to get Ichigo getting his powers back. That was the most cop out way.
What
of
Sam just
everything.
said.
Don't say it. No.
Don't say it.
I-
Don't say it.
I enjoy like how it was like Fantastic Four. Like it's alright, cool. I sat through it. I enjoy it. Not the best comparison, but like it's
Why do I kick him out of this call? No.
Sensei, what's
What up,
good?
Sensei?
oh,
Welcome on
Sensei's
in.
here. I guess he saw the.
Sensei.
I guess he saw the tweet.
I bet you. Oh, you tweeted at him about the Chunin exam?
Yeah,
again?
I did.
I am
He's
so
like, they only
glad.
talk to me when I want to talk about that.
I'm trying to start the hype, you know. I'm starting the hype.
Say you're lucky. You did not hear what Vash just said right now. You are so lucky. You did not just hear what he just said.
Oh,
right
what was that? I couldn't see that, Sensei. What'd you say? Sensei, what'd you say? I didn't see it, bro. Could you type that again?
He was quick for the deletion.
so petty.
Sensei, yo, can't wait to get you back on the podcast so that we can hash this out because I have lots to say.
What was said? Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Yo,
what was said?
hopefully your co-host, my man GB, we are gonna see him in a week as well. So hopefully he don't have the same opinion as you. If you guys both agree that Chunin exam is on Dark Tournament, you and James and Ray are gonna have that good fight, and me and Sam is gonna be like, yep, just sit back and just watch
So
this happen.
you know what? We need to schedule that so that way I can reread the Chunin exam, like rewatch them. I'm gonna rewatch them both.
Yes.
We said
So we can legitimately we gonna hash this out. I said yes, the Chunin exam is less than the Dark Tournament. You're right.
You are correct, sir.
I didn't do that. You saw it. My hands was right here, chat. You saw it. Hey, Eleanor. But man, what do you think about Ichigo's sister having? Okay, so listen, Kubo, I love you, bro. Me neither. See, honestly,
that was perfect timing.
it didn't make sense. I was like, Kubo, what are you doing? And I don't think he knew, to be completely honest. So yeah, you got Ichigo, who's a Soul Reaper, and everything else in the show. So main character powers.
That's where it's like, how do you have like Chad was supposed to be like the only one with Wakamundo and everything, and then Ichigo by the end of the series became from having 2 bloodlines to 3 to 6 to 8 bloodlines. I'm just over exaggerating, guys. I'm not giving any spoilers, but it's just like he literally became almost every bloodline in the whole series. I'm like, what you guys doing there? Like, Kubo, can you stop giving him more bloodline powers?
I wish he just let Ichigo have his badass Soul Reaper powers and just made those better. Like, those other powers didn't add to his Soul Reaper powers. They didn't ever combine to be like, anything crazy. I mean, I don't want to spoil that, but he could have just done that other stuff and been just fine. Like, he didn't need all that. He really didn't. I love Battle City. Battle City is one of the best tournament blocks. I love Battle City, so I'll argue that. Got one. Captastic. That's a good one. Okay. But look, Battle City's GOAT. I love that. Like, as a tournament goes, listen, Battle City did have like everything. Straight up. I'm not gonna front. Man, Battle City was good. What? Oh man. Battle City was so good. By the way, I just realized, see, I'm wearing my Killer hoodie and everything. Y'all know that I love that show.
It gets to potential. Oh, I love how you said that all the damn time. Literally,
My
almost the
favorite
same.
fight, I think, one of my favorite fights to this day will still be him versus Byakuya the first time, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got a Bankai too. Want to see?" and then everybody's like, "Excuse me, what? It took us like 500 years to learn."
And you just happened to make it. Yeah, like
There's a lot. There were a lot of good fights within
I think he learned it in
Bleach.
3 days, right? Like in 3 days, he learned it.
Something like that, like 3 days or 3 weeks, something like that. But yeah, they were like, "Yo, bro, some of us will never learn this, and you learn this in 3 days."
The
And he was just a thin ass sword.
Grimjow was
Oh, that Grimjow fight, yo,
Grimjow
Grimjow,
fight.
still one of the best type of villains. Oh, Grimjow.
and then I forgot the Spada's name. The guy with like
The gray one.
the gray one that kidnapped the girl and stuff like
Ulcoria.
that.
Ulcoria is one of the
Ulcoria.
best villains that show ever had.
He was a great villain. Like holy shit, he knows how to play mind games and everything.
That's still my favorite fight, to be honest.
That's my favorite fight as well.
Do you have someone to trigger your hollow side?
I also can't wait to hear Johnny's Ichigo again because like that's his role. Like Vash is great, don't get me wrong, but Ichigo is his role. That's him.
You can't
Well-
you can't take away from them. Yeah.
It makes sense when he has done 300 plus episodes compared to 24 episodes of Ash. So it makes
So,
sense when.
All I'm saying, he became Ichigo. Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
was
like
Vash.
I totally understand that. Like I saw him first in Bleach, then Vash, but I just resonated more with Vash with his model and everything. But I still enjoy me Ichigo. I still respect that, and he was great watching him. He was good.
So we know that we're good. I really want him to amend some things in this new season. That's it. Like that's all I want.
Yeah. What if he was to voice Ichigo a little bit more adultish, maybe more of a mature kind of voicing?
Well, I mean, I think he has to be more aggressive because this arc Ichigo's like pissed off.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
very, yeah.
So like
gets more aggressive,
he's
yeah.
frustrated. He's tired essentially. So like I'd be fine with that.
Yo, I can't wait to see the new animation for his cloak and everything, and his spiritual pressure.
I'm hyped, man.
You know what I want to see. There's one scene in particular I gotta see.
Is it before the 20 chapters? Because the last 20
Yes.
chapters I haven't seen.
Yes,
Okay, it's
it
before.
is.
Okay.
It is before, and it's another training arc for Ichigo.
Oh, I know
And when
which
he
one.
gets at the way that ends, like
The-
that animated is going to look
This, right?
so good.
This, right?
That,
The-
like yes, and
Yeah.
the way he gets it, it's going to look so like. Man,
That's my favorite design of his. With the, I don't
I
want to say
think
it.
I'm gonna get goosebumps when that happens because it's such an impactful moment.
Yeah,
That
it's gonna be
that
dope.
that's the only figure I will buy of his when he has the.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
That'll be the only issue. So like, and I mean, kind of like a spoiler, but like he gets like his true Zanpakuto,
Yes,
and it's
it's
so
amazing.
good.
It's amazing.
It's so
like
good.
if you guys want to spoil yourself, just search for Ichigo's
don't
Bankai.
do it because you'll actually get a whole bunch of other stuff. You
Yeah.
get like
Yes.
you get fight spoilers. Don't do it.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be way
but
too
it's
much for us to get to
it's
that.
beautiful. Like that was my favorite design. Like once I read that, I was like, this is my favorite design of Ichigo. Like his favorite weapon. Like this is amazing. I don't want to add anything to it because it's just great. Like what Ray
Yeah,
saying is
don't say nothing else because I was very pointed to not spoil that one very important thing you learned. So.
I want to bring up World Champion saying, "Yep." Anytime I hear Josh, I'm like, "Oh, hello, Ichigo." Every time I hear Josh, for me, Johnny is like, "Oh, hello, Power Ranger."
Yeah,
Let's go."
hello, Black Ranger. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hello,
that's the
Black
first
Ranger.
thing I
That's it,
think
That's
of.
me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember
grew up with that.
he was at a con here a few years ago, and I had like we had a whole conversation, full blown conversation.
Oh, dope.
Super nice dude.
he's a cool
Like,
dude.
He's super nice, and it's just
Very nice
like
guy.
we could have talked about Power Rangers forever before we even got to anime because he knows so much. Like he was a Power Ranger. There's so much just like drama around Power Rangers that we could have talked about that forever.
If
man.
conventions were still open this day, and we most likely will be able to have like press pass and something. We could actually do an interview with.
Think
Johnny
about how many
Josh.
places we can go now as anime
Right.
lately.
Yes.
We've grown quite considerably since the last time y'all went to a con.
Yeah.
So,
2 years ago we had regular passes with regular people. Now with how much growth we
I'm
have
about to say,
had,
we've all grown quite a bit since then. God.
yeah. Ray becoming a Twitch streamer, working with Twitch, me, my career now and everything. We have grown in the past 2 years
I
of
have
cons.
visual proof of all of it too.
I
Don't
wanna see
remind
that.
us. Yeah, don't remind
I
us.
don't need that.
Don't remind us because I look horrible. Ray.
So many people didn't believe me that he was a Black Ranger until they searched up. Yes, Johnny Young Bosch was a
He
Black
was
Ranger.
Black
Yeah.
Ranger.
One of my favorites too. I'll be very honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Same here. Him and Tommy, but the Tommy's a classic. Like
So Tommy is a classic, but like you get tired of Tommy after a while. It's like you love to see him transform, but just like, oh yeah, it's still Tommy.
My favorite line
until I see Shattered Grid in live action.
Until I get to see Lord Draken, I don't want to see Tommy no more.
Like that's
all I want
is
is Lord Draken. I will say that Shattered Grid is actually one of my favorite comic books of the past 5 years.
Yes,
so
good.
Give us Shattered Grid live action, please.
They did it. I don't know why they won't give us that. Netflix, what the hell are y'all doing? I know Power Rangers is expensive, but pay for it.
I'm all glad. I'm all okay for animated, but if it's gonna be the actors, like new actors or something,
I needed to be live action.
I needed live action.
But it's just
it would have to be new actors.
I'm just so curious to know that thing is. But I'm just so curious to know because Tommy has promoted it for the past 4 years that projects and everything.
Sam, with the way it works though, they can have new actors because it's a different universe.
Yeah, it is. That's true.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine. It will work out.
But you want to keep Tommy? Tommy with him?
No,
I can't spoil it because that's a spoiler.
Sam, I suggest for you to read the comic because I actually read that comic and I agree with Ray. That comic run is amazing. It ended very well
just
and
as
dark.
Like a story.
It is
I don't
dark.
care if you don't like the Power Rangers. I think you should absolutely it's a great story.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I agree with what Ray said. It's a dark story because they went dark. That's what's called Shattered Grid. It literally went by what the title is.
I mean, I'll say it. People die, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just didn't want to lead into that, but like, yeah.
I mean, listen. They killed the Power Ranger at the beginning of Power Rangers Time Force. All right.
That is true. They did.
Murdered him.
Oh yeah, they did.
The show makes it really kiddish, but when you look at these like this comic and like other adaptations of Power Rangers, it gets really dark, man, because you have to think about Zordon taking these kids,
random kids,
out of their lives to save the world. Like that's a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of death
every week.
And one more comparison, it's just like Yu-Gi-Oh! When sending kids to the shadow in the manga is literally sending them to the dark dimension.
Yeah, they literally die. They basically killed them.
But in the anime, they'd be like, "Oh, just come here for a good 20 minutes fight of a battle, then come back to the real world." Like, no, in the manga.
About the recent Power Rangers movie, I wanted to like it a lot.
I give it like a solid 6, 7.
There were pieces of it that I liked a lot. I'll be honest. It had potential to be very, very good.
Nice cameo of
Tommy.
That was cool. That was cool.
But Pink and Tommy, like for the 2 minutes though,
they
or like
kind
less.
They sent it out as like a cookie cutter action movie.
Yeah.
And that
they
didn't work.
They lost me in the third act where Krispy Kreme was literally the
everything.
Point of the entire movie.
Yeah.
And then like the sword fight got really cheesy, but up to that point it was good because they focused on the kids and
the character building.
Exactly. It had great
teenagers with attitude. That's all we wanted from this.
And with difficult lives too.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was about to get. That's like they have situations that aren't great.
And I love how they didn't force it, saying that, hey, I'm gay and everything. Like those stuff that they actually talk about was real life.
I mean, I feel like that works. I mean,
but it's just for beautiful, like the show itself did. Sorry,
Steve goes the movie with Pokemon manga. Yeah, you're right.
That's true. Pokemon manga is great. I haven't read like much a lot, so I can't really.
Pokemon actually die in there, but if you play the original games, you know that.
They literally killed the Pokemon each other.
They have a Pokemon cemetery.
Yeah.
They die. Just so sorry, spoilers.
What do you mean? Technically they said that in like gold or silver version.
No, bro, they did that Pokemon. Lavender Town exists to bury Pokemon. That's all that town's for.
It's the same thing to like Digimon, where some Digimons die and they go back to being an egg. They just get reborn.
I feel well, that's not very dark. It's like, oh, you died. Guess you get to try again. I don't know.
That sounds like Digimon already.
See, Tamers though. Tamers was different. Yeah,
but Tamers was the best story.
Tamers was different.
Tamers, season 3 is the best story out of all of them.
I need to rewatch them. It's been way too long.
That's the best one to rewatch because that one will still hold up. Do not rewatch season 1 and 2 because me and Sam tried a bit and it's not worth it.
So what I'm saying is, it's not the best because those first 2 seasons are ass cheeks.
Yes, it was more nostalgia more than anything. But season 3 Tamers, yeah, it is. But season 3 holds up. Season 4, I like it because I enjoy it. You're trying to fuse with your own Digimon.
Overall, Digidestin, the original, is the best story. But the best glow up is Tamers.
Yes.
Okay,
The current reboot has good story. Me and Sam are enjoying a lot of the things they're grabbing from Try, from the games and everything. A lot of the fan base is very good with us. They tell us that stuff that's news, tells that's from the games. So the story is actually very good. It's very intriguing. They actually incorporate a lot of stuff from the Digimon season 1 through 4, so it's very intriguing.
Nathan, to answer your question, would you want the Pokemon manga to ever be made
did.
into an anime? They
I
did.
love it.
It's very short, but they did.
Wasn't it like 10 episodes or something?
I think it's like 5.
Oh,
five?
damn, less than that.
Remember,
Wow.
I
But
looked it up. I think like a few episodes ago, I found out it was $20, and I was very upset.
But I would definitely want more of it because
Oh, I would, because if you go watch that, it is very good,
Mhm.
very good. Like because it's the Pokemon that we all imagine when we're playing the Pokemon games.
yeah.
That's what it was.
But then
And
if
I
you're
was like,
talking
why
about,
did-
you
I
said
was
the
so
manga,
confused.
the
Yeah.
Pokemon manga.
Yeah,
not
it was
the-
like that though. Like the manga is basically the original
with the dark,
game
with
is.
the dark stuff with like
Yeah,
like
I
the
mean
other stuff.
that's what I'm saying. The original games are more like the manga. They really
I was,
are.
I was gonna say like I mean they did it for Yu-Gi-Oh. They did it the duelists and stuff. Everything literally the past. They actually animate all of it. The dark
Yeah, no,
stuff. and
it's
crazy
very
stuff
good.
into it.
Like
Yeah, they
it's,
did.
so they did a series about it's a very short series that they did about Red, and it's very good. It's short as hell, and it's gonna make you mad that it's so short.
Yeah, I didn't know what
But
you're
it's
talking about.
good.
It was the 4 episodes one, right? It was like
I'm gonna look it up again.
they kind of like bring in the Charizard, right?
They bring in
Yeah.
his Charizard. They bring in Red's
his
Charizard, which is the
Charizard.
good Charizard.
But like if you're talking about like the manga series where it's like red, blue, yellow story and like all the other stuff like that, I wouldn't mind like
Chat, what was it called?
If
Origins. Pokemon
JR,
Origins.
JR,
It's
if you
called
say
Pokemon Origins. There you go.
JR, if you're saying Digimon Frontier, if that's season 4, yes, it had the best theme song. I really did enjoy that theme song.
yeah, Scuba Steve. Yeah. The starter was the Polyworld from that manga.
Let's see, where'd I have it?
It was like Pokemon Adventures manga
Pokemon,
series.
yeah, Pokemon Origins, because the red Gyarados is in there and everything. It's sick.
I still need to actually read the more Pokemon mangas because I have heard of them. I never read them. I've heard of them, but never read them myself.
Yeah.
There you go,
World
Chad.
Championship. You're right. Yeah, it ended with the Mega Evolution.
There you go.
Another one that's super dark.
Yeah, so like, yeah, if Origins literally was red, it's the manga,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
Mega Man manga I
have
have
to
not
check this out.
read before actually.
So
Yeah.
I don't talk about this enough. The Mega Man manga is one of my favorite manga. Period.
Really?
Yes,
I need
bro.
to check it out. Like I haven't even seen a
It's
single.
old
I
as hell.
know. Yeah.
It's because it's so old, but it's
How old? Let
so
me see.
good.
Is this Rockman Mega Man or is it like Mega
Yeah,
Man?
and so they did that. So they did Rockman, they did X, and they've done Network Warrior.
Batman?
Very good. All of them are good.
All right.
They're all good. It's disappointing how much of that we did not get in the States because they're all really good. Like the rest of NT Warrior, the cartoon show, well, the anime is what I should call it because it's what it is. It's an anime. It's not a cartoon. Very good. We just didn't get it.
But
And
like
the manga is
but
called
they had to
Rockman.
really- Yeah, Rockman.
Yeah, that's Mega Man's real name. It's Rockman.
That's Mega Man. Yeah. But
I
like
didn't
they
even
like
know that.
I feel like
Yeah, that's his real name. Rockman is what they like. So Rockman is what he's called in Japan. When they moved it over here, they were like, "Oh, Rockman won't be fun for Americans," and so they called him Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did not know that.
I can definitely see that
Yeah.
happening too.
that's
Oh,
how the
man.
Super Nintendo video game
Like
first
Mega
sold
Man
out.
is one of my favorite like franchises of all time. I don't talk
Wow.
about it near enough.
This
But
manga
whenever
style
people
is
ask me about the video
old.
games, I talk about the video games.
big
all the time.
franchise.
But
think
I
it's in
love the
its, like,
mangas. I
35th
love the
anniversary.
animes. They're all great.
I think they're on their like 30th or 35th anniversary
I
right
think
now.
it's 35th.
85th, right here. I'm looking at it.
Damn,
85th? Really?
you hella old. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. When
Have
did the first?
13 volumes?
Go look when the first game came out.
I thought the first
Oh,
game
wait.
was Mega Man X on the Super
But no,
Nintendo.
the story outlives that.
Well, for manga, I'm seeing 94, 87, so I'm seeing that. So from what the latest, I mean, oldest one, I'm
Ugh.
seeing 85.
Mega Man sounds better to a kid for sure. Exactly.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
That's and I feel like it was one of the smartest name changes they
Hey,
could have
kids,
ever
want to
done.
go see Rockman?
No, take me to see Trade Man instead.
And then like you literally have a villain that says Cut Man. Like
Hey,
so
Cut
playing
Man
rock,
was
paper,
lit.
scissors, play rock
Damn.
paper scissors right there.
Damn, Red, we old. Listen, speak for yourself, bro.
So from what I see, the oldest manga anime from Mega Man or Rockman is from the year 94.
That's the
Game wise,
oldest
I
one?
don't. Yeah, from
Yeah, for the anime you said.
anime slash manga is
Yep,
year
that makes
94.
sense.
Game
That
wise,
makes sense.
I did not check, but yeah, for manga.
Game is older, so at least
Okay.
I think so.
Game is older for sure.
But
Yeah.
I saw a couple panels from the Mega Man manga. wow, that style, that old style,
I love that.
is
I love that style.
it's old,
It's
but
so
it looks
good.
detailed. It looks nice.
It's so
but
good.
If I'm correct, Base was actually a really great villain too.
So Base was a villain turned Sasuke character. Like
yeah,
Base is the original Sasuke.
yeah, he was the original.
But-
he is. Look
Next-
up Sasuke and
Yeah.
look up a picture of Base. So
Yeah.
type in BASS Mega Man.
BASS.
BASS, but then you have to type in Mega Man, or else you'll just get like a fish. So, but he's the original Sasuke. I'm not kidding. He's got the cloak and everything.
Either
Oh,
a fish
yeah, I
or a
see
beat
it.
drop. The fish or the beat drop.
I remember him.
I mean, Dr. Wily
I used to
was
make
actually
fun
pretty bad,
of.
too.
I used to make fun of this with my brother because I used to say Sonic and Shadow because of Mega Man and him. Base,
Damn,
I
it is
remember.
young. I hate. Shadow didn't exist.
Right?
Shadow
Yeah.
did not exist back in the beginning. Yes, I know, but
Even before Base, it was Dr. Wily.
Yeah. And let me tell you, so the original like Mega Man story, hella dark. One day robots just start murdering folk. Like they just start murking people. And
I
I'm
mean,
like,
and then Next,
And so-
next thing you know, everybody's a robot, and now you have
so Mega
math-
Man has to have surgery to like have like a weapon attached to him so he can go fight them.
No
It's
shit.
crazy,
That's how it
man.
happens?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
he had to
they
be
were-
like modified.
they were human-made robots.
Yeah, so
And
he was like a human like butler robot. And then they had to
What
turn
was
him
the-
into a fighting robot.
oh,
It's so sad, bro.
who
His whole life
remembers?
changed.
Who remembers Astro Boy? That's the one I also
yeah,
remember
Astro
Astro
watching.
Boy, that too.
I love
Astro
Astro
Boy.
Boy.
But Astro
Literally
Boy
the
was
granddaddy of anime and manga. if you
Yeah,
ask
that's a
me.
granddaddy. Yep. I grew up with the reruns technically, not with the original. I grew up with the reruns.
Damn it! I grew up reading the mangas for Astro Boy.
I
They
grew
came
up.
in big old compendiums. I remember I read all of them. They were, oh man. Hey Steve, you still old. So
Sorry that you mentioned that. You just have to mention
you remember the Mega Man TV show? Yeah, I watched all of them.
Yeah.
I loved
Yes, and I'm sad that Fox discontinued by not having them on air
They
because
did finish but
Hey,
they did finish it though.
they did.
Yeah,
Look.
they did finish it.
JR, bro, I will tell you all the time. Sailor Moon's one of my favorite anime. I have Sailor Moon tattoos.
He does.
I love Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon was my childhood.
Yo,
man. Sailor Moon and Dragon
is
Ball.
sick.
Why did I just think about Winx? Damn, that got me mad now. Oh, Netflix ruined that Winx, and I mean.
Oh yeah, I saw a clip from that on Twitter, and I was like, ooh.
So weird comparison. So Sailor Moon was for me Winx Club because I grew up with Winx Club. I didn't watch Sailor Moon when I was airing. I watched Sailor Moon later on. I watched Winx Club, so that was so short. I watched that was very similar in the style of story, girls and everything style. And Winx Club. And then years later, seeing that Netflix licensed it and now made a show, and I saw a clip, and I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing?
So I saw somebody mention Dot Hack in the chat. Thank you very much for reminding me of how good Dot Hack is. Dot Hack is a fantastic series.
Another one I need to.
And
check
I
out.
would
Never seen
love. I think for over all the other things that we talked about, for Dot Hack to get a remake because it would be the best one. I'll be very honest. Like for my taste,
Yes,
Dot
Winx
Hack
Club.
would be the. It is.
Let's see.
Is Dot Hack technically an isekai?
I don't even know what it is. I've heard of it though, but
I don't
Because if it is, it's the best one. I'm not going front.
I don't know if it would be
I don't think it
considered
was.
one.
Because it's just a video game.
oh,
it's
it
just
looks
a game.
good though. Oh, love the
Oh,
cover
Dot
art.
Hack is incredible. Like
Yeah,
Dot
is it?
Hack is legitimately one of the best series ever.
Was it like
What is
I
it?
give it more like SAO than really an
What is
isekai.
it? What does it remind me of? That type of Ghibli film. I think it's Prince of Mononoke. I think because the character of this poster reminds me of it.
Y'all remember Tokyo Mew Mew? Hell yeah, I do. Stop trying to make me sound old. God dang it. I really do.
It's
Nah,
just
bro,
a
we need
trash
that
doll.
Hamtaro remake.
Hey, I mean, I see that possible. I see that possible because they.
Is that
actually
Roger
made-
saying
Oh,
that?
wait,
They
a
make-
remake of the original Hamtaro or the one that we got in the 2000s?
I mean, they rebooted Tama and Friends already, so I mean, I see it being very possible already.
Haseo was one of the. Man, that character arc.
I saw him turn when I was little. It was okay, but Roger loves that show so much. Like he has a whole onesie of Hamtaro. I'm like, wow.
Hey, Hamtaro's adorable, bro. I
It
used to
is.
run on the school bus to watch Hamtaro.
What was that other?
Uh.
What was that other hamster anime that was kind of weird too?
There was
Tom and
another
Jerry?
hamster anime. I never
thought
heard
Tom
of
and
it.
It was like an adult anime kind of thing. It was like
Did
some
you
kind of
say-
adult joke. I don't know what that was.
Hold up. When he said what was the other hamster anime, did you say Tom and Jerry?
No, I didn't say that.
No,
I
you
said
didn't.
Tom and Jerry. I said
I
Tom
didn't-
and Jerry.
Do you know that Tom is a mouse?
I know.
Wait, Tom's a cat.
No,
Jerry's
Jerry's the
the
mouse.
Jerry's
the mouse.
I said this in the other group chat on Twitter that hey, they can look at Jerry's ass and everything. I'm like,
That's out of context.
that's out of context. Yes, out of context. Don't quote me on that. Thank you, James.
God. I just thought about
You
that.
are
Out of
so
context.
lucky we're not on
That's
Twitch. I
so
would
weird.
have clipped that right away.
But that's why James spoke like a second ahead, so there's no little space there.
Yo,
That's a whole
Tenchi Muyo was my shit.
Tenchi
back in the
Muyo.
day.
You know, they're still making them actually.
Are they
That was
really?
that was the first like harem type anime that I ever saw. Harem,
Because
harem
it was.
action
I feel like
type.
I feel like it's like one of the like OGs that made it here. Yeah,
Yeah.
Love Tenchi Muyo.
Tetsuya was lit.
If I remember back in the day, like what came really popular with harem anime
No,
was
everybody ignored that comment by Vash, right? Everybody
Yes.
ignored that. Nobody
Yeah, we're,
heard that.
we're
right?
not gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's just move
yeah,
on.
yeah,
What did he say?
Oh,
No.
nope, Herm heard it.
Oh no. Oh no, we're done. We lost.
Nah, we good. Perm, you know.
It's over. It's over. It's over. We
That's
lost
not. I'm not a part of that group chat. Just so y'all know.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, me neither.
no,
Me
I'm not part
neither.
of that group chat.
I was
Nope.
gonna talk about a different anime, but okay. moving on.
Yeah, no.
But another like harem anime that was really popular was like Love Hina.
Yes.
Love Hina was
Yeah,
very-
love Hina.
I actually
and
love
Oh-
that
love
series.
Hina and Oh My Goddess.
Oh my god, it's two. Yeah.
Never heard of those, honestly.
And then
Honestly, never heard of those.
Sergeant Frog.
Sergeant Frog.
I've heard of
I
Sergeant
know
Frog.
that one. Yeah,
I've heard of it.
I read all those manga when I was a kid.
I
Probably
feel like
shouldn't
we're.
have,
I
but
feel
did.
like we're exposing ourselves.
Which is crazy. Like Ray is
I
known
told
as
y'all I've read so much.
because your
I've
mom
re- I've
because your
read
mom worked in
more-
the library.
Listen, and this is not a flex. I have forgotten more than most people have actually read. Like
Same
I read so much
Same
manga as a
here.
kid. And yeah, because my mom worked in a library, and right when we started getting like volumized manga over here, she would like need somebody to screen it. So I read all of it. She gave me all of it to read first. So I read all of them. God.
I
And
didn't
you-
get into manga till I was like 25. I was just always
Damn.
into anime, and I
Yeah.
never thought about really just like picking up like a bunch.
So
of
I got
different
into manga first, and then I got into anime, and it was
Oh.
just like a whole wild thing.
For me, it was comics and manga because my middle school and junior high school.
That's definitely flex.
Uh,
It's not a flex.
A year
I had,
difference for me
uh,
of anime and manga.
for me,
Anime first.
I had a bunch of nobles right next to my school. So,
I
lucky
used to
you.
love going there just in the Borders bookstore. Remember that? And you just walk in there, and I would just sit and read, and then leave and not buy a damn thing.
me, same thing. I would do that all the time. I
I do
will.
the same thing. They'll
I
read
will-
the entire book back and forth before they even purchase that.
I did that for a lot of comics and
I
shoes.
ain't had no money.
for a lot of comics.
Yeah, I did it for like a bunch of collecting. Cause I ain't had no money.
Same here.
I can't, the library ain't got these yet, so I'm gonna read it at the bookstore.
I used to get my comics in a pharmacy. No one cared.
Damn.
I used to get them off of a rack in a pharmacy. I
Borders
just
can't.
read them.
Back
Borders
then,
can't restrict you like libraries. You can read an R-rated comic book and not have to
did.
worry about it.
I did.
for me back then, it was Barnes and Nobles where I literally read and hang out with girls that was in a gothic type of stage where I literally was with them and just hang out with them.
Did hang out there?
You were wait. Hold
The
on. This is
emo
the
kid-
first. This is the
that's
first
true.
time
Hold
I'm
up.
hearing
You
this.
had an emo phase?
Yeah, that's what I'm. No,
Yes.
No, like,
Look, I'm about to say, look at his hair. He absolutely had an emo phase. You
I did have-
absolutely had an emo phase.
I did have spiky hair with Joe. I had spiky hair with
yep,
Joe.
You absolutely. I knew it.
I did the mohawk once or twice, but never fully was comfortable with it because I didn't like it
Oh
on
man,
me.
I need pictures.
I need
I'll-
pictures too.
I'll find it in the group chat. I'll find it and put it in the
I
group chat.
promise not
Sometimes
to share them on the internet.
I know that's not going to stay for long, but sure.
Yeah.
But for me, it was Barnes and Nobles, reading manga and comics, and hanging out with girls there in the gothic stage, and it was just hilarious because we would just be there for hours and just chilling there.
Zatch Bell reboot
Was Zatch
most
Bell.
definitely for sure. Metabots 2.
I love Metabots.
Yeah,
I also,
love
Metabots was my ish. My boy Metabee, I had all the Game Boy games. I love those. They were so good. Zatch Bell, I still have. I've pulled them out on the show before. I'm not pulling them out this time because they way up on the show.
We need a
I have
reboot of Zatch Bell.
I have the card. I have the card game. I have the card game for Zatch Bell, and they come in Mamoto books, and they're sick. To me, it's still one of the best, like, portrayed card games. Period, because it comes in the Mamoto book. It's amazing. I love it.
Scuba, then we old and just maybe like, ha! And just puts her down. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Do you guys remember?
Yes, Steve, you old, bro.
Remember when?
And rest in
Toonami
peace,
used to show-
Uncle Phil too, because that's a great
I
man.
miss Uncle Phil.
Remember when like Toonami used to show some weird anime too, like Bobo.
I think Sam.
If you don't remember Bobo, she too young for you, bro.
Yeah, about to say something because I think you're missing a lot of Bobo and more Bobos because
I didn't need that many. You don't know what I was talking about.
yo, that I had it back then. As people may not know, I used to stutter back then. Me saying that title to some people, some of my friends, I would have the most freaking annoying trouble. I'd be like, I'd be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Are you okay? You have a seizure going on?
I would have the most hardest show. Like now, I barely stutter, and I think when you see me on podcasts or on YouTube
Somebody
in
said
person.
something about Fairy Tale. I don't know her. I don't know that name. Why'd you say that name?
Martha, shit. Why you gotta say that name?
Bobo was like even then Bobo was weird.
It was weird because Bobo to me was the anime version of what's that cartoon of the guy with the afro, yellow hair as well that was always flirtatious.
Johnny Bravo.
Thank you, Johnny Bravo. Thank you.
But Bobo
Yeah,
was
pretty much.
so much more weird. He uses nose hair,
I
bro.
said it was the anime version because anime makes things more weirder. That's why the Japan just extended that.
But he had an afro. Johnny Bravo had literally a comb over.
Like I said, the more anime weirder version. Like I said, it's not the same. But okay, I guess I'm not going nowhere with this idea. I'm just throwing it out the window. See, Ray's like, no.
Stop. No, I'm not giving you this. No.
I just felt like when I was a kid, I just
If
felt like
anything, Johnny Bravo had like an American pompadour.
Yes.
Otis, Rave Master reboot? Yes.
Yes.
Speak
Yes.
it.
Now,
Speak it.
please.
So this is the one thing that I want more than just about anything else. Okay?
No. Bobo has the yellow afro. Johnny Bravo had the
Weird ass pompadour thing.
Pompadour, yeah.
I
mean-
need Zoid's Century Zero as a remake
Yes,
immediately.
bro. Yes.
It is, and it is. I will say it, and I will always say this: the Zoid Century Zero was the best version of Zoids.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones were okay, but like New Genesis, nah. New Century Zero was the best one,
Pure
because it
fact.
was the best. Like it just had the best Zoids.
Mhm.
It didn't have the weird. Oh, let us combine our hearts and become more strong. No,
me.
they fought.
I just
They
want
was boxing like Gundams. It was great.
I just want a good version of Thundercats. That's what I want. A good version of Thundercats.
You got that, the original.
Yes, but a reboot
know-
one. A
you
reboot
know
one
what?
of a reboot
No,
one of animation.
I'm tired of reboots of Thundercats
Same.
because Cartoon Network
Okay, true.
left it up, and I do not want to touch.
When are we supposed to get a new Zoids? I know we did. Zoids Wild, and it's kind of lame.
I haven't seen
I don't want to say
a
lame.
single
Lame's not the
I
right word.
haven't touched
It's
it.
whack. I don't like it.
Question to
Oh,
what
yeah.
Perm said in the chat. Did any of you fuck with Ed and Eddie? I did not always f with it all the time. Like to me, it was hit or
Sometimes.
miss.
Some-
yeah,
some-
all right, cool.
sometimes.
So I'm not the only
Sometimes.
one because to
It's
me
not
it was
for
hit
me.
or miss. Yeah, same here. It was like some
It didn't
jokes was
really-
there,
I didn't
not others.
Like it. It just wasn't for me for sure. It was just
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Just like cow and chicken. I wasn't down with that neither.
Same here.
Yeah, I wasn't a big cow and chicken.
And
person
plus,
either.
Cat and Dog was
Cat
also
dog
here.
was also weird. I didn't like weird
I-
animals
I-
that were pretending to be people. I was like, that's
Yeah, I like
some-
cat dog.
Some ain't right about that. Oh man,
Did
cat dog was weird.
did anybody?
'Cause I always like, where do they poop? I
Right?
don't like this. I don't like this at all. As a kid, I was like, how does it poop? I don't want to know.
because they
that
did
was it.
eat. Because they ate, but where did it go?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No.
Anyway, so let's just move on to this topic. Did anybody other than me?
Ultimate Muscle was lit, and Fighting Foodons. Yep, love those.
I went on to lit.
Did anybody watch Cody Loco?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I like the story, but the animation was just really, really weird.
Dexter's Lab was better. But
It was just CG.
Yeah,
Back then was CG in his early prime.
though.
Yeah,
it was.
it's just much
Swedish
better than
an-
X-Arm.
Was it like
French.
a Swedish anime? If I
It was
remember
French.
correctly?
If I'm correct, Cody
French.
Loco is French. If I'm
Yeah,
correct.
French.
You know how they poop? Don't front. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live in ignorance forever.
Same here.
Want to know? Nope.
There was also Ultimate Muscle. There was
Oh.
NASCAR anime.
Who
There was
remembers-
Monster Rancher.
Monster
Bro,
Rancher.
It just got murdered by Digimon.
Yeah,
I was like, this is a terrible time to come out
yeah,
with
it
the
was
same
just
thing.
way better.
Yeah,
So-
but Digimon was way better. But Monster Rancher was alright.
The one cartoon I can
I had a
never
lot
understand. Wait, is it anime or cartoon?
What?
Beyblade.
Beyblade's an anime, bro.
Anime.
Okay,
Anime.
I never understood it. Like the whole.
Oh man, I love
But you
Beyblade.
can but you understand Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Okay.
I understood the decks. I do it with people. Understood the rules in a way. The
Man,
rules that kept
I
changing.
don't understand them spinning tops, but the cards with the monsters that pop out, got those.
Beyblade was dope for me because everyone's Beyblade was so customizable. Like,
Yeah, it was sick.
durability and like tips and tricks and stuff, and then you have like your own abilities that you put into it. The monsters that come out of the Beyblades, like I loved it. It's a lot of fun.
If I remember correctly, there was also F-Zero got an anime too.
It
And
did,
then-
which was all right.
Yeah.
But it was so weird. If you
But
Did anybody watch-
What's the
I-
actual
I-
story of Captain Falcon? You read about it. It's like I don't
He
make
was.
sense.
He just keep. Honestly, if you remember Death Race, he just kept getting replaced by a different guy
he
in the
was
race.
also, yeah, it was because he was a bounty hunter. You know, it wasn't really
Yeah,
like a race
exactly.
car driver.
No,
Well,
he's
he
just
wasn't no
after-
speed racer. Let me tell you that.
No,
Oh,
he
Speed
wasn't.
Racer was so good in the
I love Speed
anime.
Racer.
It was good. I still enjoy the movie. I don't care what people say. That movie is still hella
I
good.
never
I
got
think
into.
we did.
I never got into Bakugan either.
I don't get like Bakugan and
I like
what's the other
Bakugan.
fucking things.
I
the
like
connector
Bakugan.
moves, what are the? I don't know what they called.
It's like little balls. You throw them, then they come out, and then it just hatch, and then becomes a dragon.
But
or
you
sword.
don't. But you don't get Beyblade.
That's what I was gonna bring up. It's like, so you don't get Blade, but you get Bakugan. I didn't get even
Yeah,
either.
because-
You hear how ridiculous you sound?
I just can never get into I try to watch it. I just sat there bored, fell asleep, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna switch the channel, go to somewhere else, to Cartoon Network.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, so you probably like Bionicles too.
I did like
Yeah.
Barnacles.
He does. He does. He'll bring
Well-
up the toys for you.
That tells you everything that you need to know, guys.
That's why he hasn't watched Hunter x Hunter because he's a fraud.
I like Barnacles. It was cool, like cool figures, a little, to build them up, to like Legos in a way. I don't know why with the Barnacles they probably died down. Probably a lot of stocks there.
I didn't even know there was an anime for Thundercats. Seriously?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
I think it was only like 12 episodes, or I think 22 episodes.
Bash keeps setting himself up. I know he makes it so easy.
I'm sorry, I just never got into Beyblade. I just like,
I mean, that's fine.
I just couldn't
no,
get
it's,
into
no,
it.
it's not, bro. He's like Bakugan's great. I don't know
I
what
enjoy
a Beyblade is.
Bakugan. A good theme song. It was a good 40-second theme song. It was enjoyable. And just Beyblade, I just couldn't get into it. I don't
Hey
know.
Ray, what's wrong with Bionicles? Have you seen a Bionicle? I'd rather watch Cubic, so repeat.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. Barnacles was cool. It was enjoyable. I don't know what's so bad about it.
Yeah, I don't think anything's bad about it. I just prefer Beyblades.
I don't think anything's. Never mind, I can't say that.
If we have to compare the two.
I can't say it.
All right. If you give me a good scene to watch a Beyblade, if it still holds up, I will watch it.
I mean, Knox gave us a good example of why the anime Beyblade.
Beast Wars, man. Transformers slapped when we were
Oh, yeah.
kids.
Transformers. Yeah.
We were spoiled with Transformers when we were younger. Like, straight up.
Yeah, that's
We have not
CGI
gotten-
is god awful, but man, that show was fun.
Oh, yeah, it was terrible, but it was great. I was a kid.
Has
I'd
anybody watched
have
the
my
new one on
bacon, egg, and
Netflix?
cheese toaster strudel, didn't give a damn on a Saturday morning. Let me tell you.
Has anybody watched the new one on Netflix? I think it's War on Cybertron.
No, not yet. It's on my
Not
list.
yet.
It's the
Not
next
yet.
thing I'm
I
watching.
haven't watched yet.
I'm gonna finish Blood of Zeus, and then I'm watching that.
Don't finish Blood of Zeus. Just
I'm
go.
finishing Blood of Zeus. Finishing
No.
it. I'm gonna. Street
It's-
Sharks. Somebody brought up Samurai Pizza Cats earlier. Congratulations.
You're old.
Transformers Prime was really good. That's still on Netflix.
Prime was
I really
dope.
enjoyed that
Okay.
series.
Prime was
Yeah,
dope.
it's fire.
Street Sharks was good.
Love Street Sharks.
Y'all remember Attack of the Vampire Tomatoes?
No,
Yes, dude.
I knew James.
I don't think I do.
Oh man, that takes me back,
That's
dude.
a
What?
great cartoon. That's a great cartoon.
I
Oh,
mean, if we're
man.
going that far. I mean, I remember Mummy's Alive.
Oh, yeah. That's my shit.
Let's
Super
see,
Duper Sumos.
What was the other one I was about to bring up?
There was like Sherlock Holmes in like the 31st century or something like that.
Yeah, love Sherlock Holmes in the 21st.
Gargoyles.
Wait, Light
Gargoyles.
One Films. You have never watched anything of Transformers? Like,
Oh, you need, to
Cartoons?
watch some, you need to watch some Transformers. Like
You should.
go watch some of this. Like I would say, even the stuff on like the cartoons on Netflix probably be a okay place to be.
Yeah, Transformers
and they're
Prime
great dub.
is an animated series on Netflix. It's dope. I think you should check it out for sure.
Got you. But I need to watch Lupin on Netflix. I've been meaning to watch that.
And-
It looks good.
and plus, Danzo said it perfectly. Blood of
Who
Zeus
said
was
Rama? Rama Half is one of my technically Rama Half was one of
Your
my
first
very
manga?
first manga. Like period. I should not have read that as a child because I was a child, but I did.
And
But hey,
Jackie
viewer
Chan
and
Adventures,
borders, no
amazing.
restrictions.
No, my mom gave me that. I was like, she don't know that there's titties in this. I'm not gonna tell her there's titties in this. Right.
I really want to see a picture of old Ray, like young,
don't.
like youngling Ray.
Just think this dude, but smaller and round. that's it.
Card Captors, yes.
Card
it's on
Captor
Netflix.
Sakura was
Oh,
also my
Shaolin
shit.
Showdown!
Love that.
Hell yes, Shaolin Showdown.
Shaolin Showdown was alright.
I really
Yeah, it
need
was
to
good.
finish it. I really need to finish it.
Vampire Hunter D. Oh man,
Sonic X did not age well, and
It
it's on
does not
Netflix.
age
Sonic
well.
X does not age well.
It
It does not.
age well at all.
haven't
But
seen it in
Samurai
a
Jack
long
is
time.
also great.
Yeah.
I recommend if anybody's never watched Samurai Jack, I feel like
That still holds up.
ages very well. It
It
ages
seems,
very well.
yeah.
You should go watch it.
And I agree with what the whole team said just now. Sonic X does not hold up. Me and Sam tried to do a rewatch when it dropped back on Netflix. Me and Sam cannot pass like what I think it was like 5 episodes, Sam, or like 4.
I mean, like it tells you like how bad the voice actor like
Yes.
they've been recycled for so many other characters in this.
We missed one of the most important ones though, which is the Jackie Chan Adventures. That show slapped.
My shit.
Yeah, I love that
Awesome.
show. The
Yeah.
talismans were so good.
Oh yeah, so good.
Great storytelling.
And nothing else ever like there's so many shows that tried to copy that didn't work.
And
Oh, it was so good.
I love the story, the lore that they use for the show, like actually Chinese lore to actually bring up the show, and they actually had good voice cast and everything, and like,
They had Jackie Chan, bro.
and yeah, and plus the characters, like the characters always had a message in each episode about Uncle, and you had what's the big
Jade.
bad guy? Not Jade.
Oh,
The big guy.
Toru.
Yeah, Toro.
Toru.
From going bad guy to good, and then he you know, he was so innocent, like beautiful heart and everything. But show like the beautiful storytelling of each season, like that was great
I'm-
storytelling in
I'm
a
trying
cartoon.
to remember the animation.
Tennis
of how
is also
the
good.
stunts. I'm trying to remember the stunts that they try to do in the animation style. Like if it still holds.
Oh, champion. That's like when my parents gave me Congress Bad Ferdinand N64 for Christmas saying it was good. They had no idea. None. Oh, no. Uncle is the GOAT. You're right.
Oh,
Like
he
4
is.
kids that killed that
One
one. Oh,
more
yeah, that's
thing.
true. I mean, 4 kids almost killed One Piece. Can you believe that?
No. They technically did kill One Piece
I mean,
in the
they
West.
almost killed it
No.
in the West, is what
Yeah,
I'm
in the
saying.
West. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They killed it in the West. And I don't
dang.
care what people say. The 4 kids rap of One Piece, as much as
It's
it may be bad, I enjoy it. I still enjoy it.
You can like bad things. It's fine.
I enjoyed it too.
I
Yeah.
like Scarlett Johansson. Sorry, was that controversial?
Dibs, by the way.
Oh, nice one. James, nice one. Like
That's
Finally.
fine. That's fine. You can have her. I don't want her. She's problematic. You can have her.
But
Yo,
Elizabeth Olsen is mine though. Dibs. With the
I
B.
will- I-
With the
I
B.
will-
What?
You know,
I-
Elizabeth Olsen is mine dibs with the B, no
I-
P.
Oh, yeah, you can have her too. That's fine.
No, I put that on the group chat.
Oh, never mind. He did.
Did.
Oh yeah, you
You
did
got
with pictures
wrecked,
and everything.
nerd.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Oh, but James, you were saying?
Mephisto's mine though. Just saying. Dibs on her. Oh wait, my bad. You ain't put that together yet? Oops. My bad. Oops. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Ignore that.
About
Don't worry.
I'm about to say,
Don't
like-
worry. I should just say, like, I call dips.
But like, isn't that spoilers because that haven't happened yet in the TV show?
Well, it's a theory, but I'm pretty sure it's a damn good one.
And how do we know it's a girl?
Because I know.
Okay. Well, James.
No, I was just gonna say we were talking about like shows that tried to like copy the animation style of like Jackie Chan Adventures. I feel like Jake Long was one of those for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was
trying
not
to
a fan of Jake Long
didn't
only
work.
because I was like, it's trying to be Jackie Chan Adventures, but it's clearly not.
I did
So I was
enjoy
like,
it
no,
though.
good.
I
I
did
saw a
enjoy
few
Jake Long.
episodes and I fell off.
I did enjoy it. Like, I'm not sure if I was more Disney, Cartoon Network, or more Nick, but I enjoy every content they try to give. I stick through to some of the content they gave, but I did enjoy Jake Long. Like, it was weird they changed from season 1 animation to season 2, but I did enjoy it from what it was. It wasn't great overall, but it was still subpar, still enjoyable overall.
Sure.
Oh man, Nathan wants to know our top 5 Toonami shows. Oh man,
That's hard.
man.
Top 5?
Not the current, right? We're not.
No, I'm talking about just what we know. I'm assuming like
Yeah, from when I was
Toonami,
watching
like
That
late
was-
night Toonami or like midday Toonami.
They had to be late night.
We used to have two Toonamis if you remember.
Because
Yeah.
midday had this weird censorship and stuff
That's
like
true.
that. And
That's
it's like
true. But
it
it also
did not
had
work
Zoids
out.
midday. I didn't have Zoids at night. It was midday. So that's what I'm
But-
saying.
Are we talking about Steve Blum, like old Toonami in the beginning, right?
That's what he said. He said, "Oh, Toonami, top
Old
5
Toonami.
Toonami."
Damn.
What will go to my list will for sure be. What Naruto was actually the fan favorite for a lot of things. I
God,
would say.
Naruto was on Toonami.
Yeah,
It was on both. It was on both. It
I
was on
grew
both.
up. I grew up with Naruto.
I read it all
From
and then I
Toonami.
watched it on illegal sites. So because I was way too far ahead.
I would give props to One Piece as well onto Toonami as well.
He said late.
One Piece was on Toonami.
Yeah, before. Yeah, it just keep rerunning the same arcs for some reason.
I guess I missed that. I guess I was in college then.
And plus Nathan said late Toonami, is what he said.
I don't know late Toonami though. I'll be honest.
Zatch Bell. Zatch Bell would be there.
For me, Naruto, Zatch Bell's one. Bleach as
so
well.
Dragon Ball Z, Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, Witch Hunter Robin,
Okay.
Big O.
Okay.
Those
I
are
was-
my 5.
I was gonna add Soul Eater onto my list.
I mean, I know that's not late, but it was late for me because I was up late.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was bad.
Damn.
So
I think
I have mine.
yes, so while Sam thinks, James go.
Give it some time to think. Yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, Rurouni Kenshin,
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Tenchi Muyo.
For
Hey,
me,
can I say G Gundam? Does that count?
I think it does. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was on.
yeah.
It was on Toonami.
Dibs.
The whole series.
for me, is Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, Zatch Bell, and what's the other one that I was gonna say?
I mean, I would also add Sailor Moon into the list too because they were
Yep,
there as
Sailor-
well.
I mean, I feel like Sailor
Yeah.
Moon's just kind of a given for me.
Yeah.
it's just literally just a given for me.
if it's
Sailor
not
Moon-
mentioned,
Sailor Moon is-
if it's not mentioned, it's given.
Sailor
like-
Moon is like just straight up one of the goats for me. Period. All time. So
Danzo says Yu Yu Hakusho.
y'all literally did have the
DBT.
same. Y'all had
Yeah.
the exact same vibe.
We here, bro. We here.
Those were the like the goats.
Wow,
that you
yeah.
grew
Inuyasha,
up
I
on.
didn't. So I'll be very honest. Even as a younger kid, I did not like Inuyasha.
It's not that I don't like it. I just don't find it interesting.
This-
I've honestly
what I'm
tried.
about to say is the story is boring.
Yeah, like it was on Toonami, so I would start it when I get home from school, and I would just watch everything, and then I get to Inuyasha, and it's like, yeah, I'll go get a snack now, and I'll come back.
I would always go read a book when Inuyasha came out. I literally would. I was like, I have better manga than this, and I would go read them instead of watching Inuyasha.
I'm like doing homework while watching my animes, and then that comes
Question
up. I'm just
from-
focusing on homework now.
From back then, does it count if I add also Batman, even though it was within the time slot? because from what I've seen from the old Toonami time slot. Oh no, that was a morning time slot. I'm sorry, the morning
I'm
cartoon.
about to say that's a Saturday morning cartoon, sir.
Yeah, that's the morning. Sorry, one. Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot Cowboy. Well, see, I didn't know how
Cowboy
far back we were
Bebop.
going, Steve,
right.
and that's why I said Big O. Like Big O and Bebop were up there for me. So
I mean,
me-
if Dash
for me-
wanted to say, technically,
you
Trigun
could
was
say
also during that time
Trigun.
too.
Trigun was also there.
I was gonna say Trigon or Samurai Jack because I was also in the Saturday night.
Tsunami.
For
It was
Toonami.
Tsunami
Wait,
too.
was Samurai Champloo in?
Yeah, it was.
It
That's what I'm
was.
saying.
Then
But
that's also one of my
I did not watch it, or not because I chose not to. I just didn't watch it. But from what I
Outlaw
see,
Star. Hell yeah.
Outlaw Star,
Hell
bro.
yeah. That's a good one.
That's a good pick, man.
Yeah.
if you guys want to see the picture of what they had each year, check the group chat right now because that's what I have.
Which group chat? God dang it.
Facebook one.
Okay, thanks. Tiny Mecha, wasn't that wait, that's Gundam
I don't even remember that.
Builders, isn't it? But that's more recent.
Wolf Rain, huh? Oh yeah, and right there, that Full Metal Alchemist, the original.
Yeah,
huh?
Full Metal Alchemist was on there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do remember that.
The original, not the Brotherhood. Brotherhood came out afterwards.
I remember
I
liking
remember-
it, and a friend of mine was like, "No, they're like way far like behind," and so they gave me all the DVDs, and I just watched.
I didn't even know Death Note was on Toonami.
It was.
They did.
It was.
It was.
I remember now. I remember why I saw Astro Boy when I was a kid. It's because they had the
Yeah,
Astro
they
Boy
put it on Toonami.
Yeah,
in
it was on
1963. They had
That was the only
1963
way we'd
series.
be able to watch anime like on like Lifetime and that's it was all
Now-
thanks to Toonami.
Now I remember how I saw when I was a kid because they had it on Toonami. I totally forgot
Yeah,
about
case
it. Wow.
closed. I forgot. Ghost in the Shell.
Voltron.
Yep.
Oh,
Voltron. Voltron. I saw.
Voltron, old school Voltron.
Yeah.
I did like
Blood
Voltron.
Plus. Yes, Blood Plus and Trinity Blood. Oof, two really good ones.
Ghost in the Shell Center.
And that's right.
Then I see that.
Neon Genesis Evangelion was also, but Scribe was there. I don't
did
give a
watch
fuck
that.
because Scribe was there. Scribe was amazing.
Yeah, Kikakashi was also on
Uh-huh.
Toonami
Yep.
too.
Yo, man, Shin Chan. Oh my god, I should not have watched that when I was a kid.
I heard
Fooly
remember-
Cooley.
I
Yep.
think I remember.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Trinity Blood.
You haven't watched Fooly Cooley?
I have not.
Y'all would all love Fooly Cooley. I think they did a remake. Go find it.
No, not
Okay.
remake. They made 2 sequels.
That's true. It was a sequel, but go watch it. You would like Fooly Cooley. Fooly Cooley's great.
I wish I got into Kokias much earlier, but
Same.
I didn't. Trinity Blood. I did heard of it, but I didn't get
Trinity
into
Blood's
it.
lit. I love Trinity Blood.
The Paranoia
Bro.
Agents.
Bryce, did you literally come here and was like, "Oh, Robotech"? No, we had real Gundams. Get out of here.
I have
I
never seen
remember watching
Kakashi.
Robotech. I was like, "This is nowhere near as good as Transformers or Gundam."
Yeah, it's like it's good, but it's like when you have Gundam and you have Transformers, it's like
I was like, "Why do I need this?" Jesus.
It's like you're
I
either
love Big O.
Gundam
Big
or
O, I
Evangelion.
named Big O in my top 5 because I love Big O.
yeah.
Oh,
I actually like I love the mechanics of how they pilot the
Right?
the Big O's. Like
It was very Batman.
yeah,
I was like, I like this.
Um,
Hey, y'all like Robotech? You mean Great Value Gundam? Yes. Oh no!
So there was actually
people gonna be
two
mad. I said,
Big O's?
it was a joke. Okay.
There was Big O 2.
Say what?
There was Big O 2.
Yeah, there were 2 Big O's. Yep.
Was it like season
Never
2
saw
or
Big
something
O
like
2.
that?
Yeah, it was like a second season.
case closed. What's
Sequel. Oh,
Um,
Detective Conan.
Yeah.
Detective
that?
Conan.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
That was just the dub name that they had it here in the U.S. in the West. It's just like
Yeah, Robotech was a hard pass after watching any Gundam. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, Mobile Suit Gundam was just so good.
So good.
dude.
It's
After
still
you
good.
see Wing Zero versus Epion, I mean, who wants to go watch Robotech?
Wow, I'm out. Hey, Bryce, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, bro.
Don't let the
Favorite
good
Sailor
door hit you
Scout?
with the
I
good
mean,
door.
besides Sailor Moon, Venus. That's easy. I
Same.
know that off the top of my head.
Same. Venus for me too.
Favorite
I mean,
Sailor Scout.
Venus is my favorite period.
I would say Mars is like a close second. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like, hey, Neptune. Yeah. Any of them. Cyborg 009.
Mars,
You
yeah.
can stay. You can stay now. Good job. You redeemed yourself.
Have any of you guys seen the remake series?
I did. I watched all of them. I
as
enjoy
good as the
it.
original?
It's not as it's like it has the same problems as the original.
And
Never
yes,
watched
it's
Sailor
still
Moon.
going.
Like, fix it, bro. Jupiter
Yes,
could
it's,
step on me. I mean, like I said, the whole squad could curb stomp me and I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Damn, even a chibi?
Yes. Except no, you can't come. No, get out of here. Go to school. Nah. It's just a figment of her imagination anyway.
Oh, damn.
Oh man.
Honey X Clover.
I heard of that.
I do. I have heard. I have not
Never
watched that.
heard of that.
I've not watched
heard
it.
of it, but
I've heard of
I've,
it.
I have
not
not.
watched that.
I'm gonna see
That
it
was
right
one
now.
that I always saw and was like, that seems like something I don't want to watch. And so I didn't.
Never
man, let's see what else.
never
Kind of,
seen
and
this.
I'll be honest. A lot of people get mad at me when I say this. Kind of like Code Geass. I like saw it and was like, I don't want to watch that, and so I didn't.
Never seen Honey X.
So
Honey
you
X
haven't
Clover.
finished it?
No.
Oh man, okay, so it's the battle of wits, dude. Like,
Oh,
Lelouch's
Code Geass?
intellect, dude. Like, you would love
And
it.
that's what I keep hearing, and I'm like, maybe I would
Yo.
probably maybe I did watch it as a kid because I would enjoy it more as an adult.
Yo, Ray.
I'll be honest. I don't like the mech suits. I think
Yeah.
the suits are designed
and
terribly.
that's what kept me away from it when I was younger.
But Lelouch's mind, bro.
At the time, I was
Oh.
like, I need big ass robots or Super Saiyans.
So Ray, there's an idea. Let's watch it together because I have never seen Code Geass as well.
No, not until you watch
Bro.
Hunter x Hunter.
Mm.
Okay, deal.
That means
I guess I'm never watching Code Geass.
Like, Lelouch's intellect is much greater than light.
Okay. Ooh.
Like,
Ooh.
Lelouch
That's a
is-
good comparison. Wow, that's a
that
high.
guy. He is that guy. Like, Sam, would you agree with that? Like,
Lelouch? Yeah, he actually is a much better genius than Light for sure.
I think
Especially
he's
where,
smarter, he's a
especially
better
how
strategist.
especially how Death Note ended.
Oh, Johnny voices him too. I bet.
He does in the dub.
Yeah, he does.
Huh.
He does.
There's a dub. I'll watch that even better. I'll find it somewhere.
It's on Netflix. It's been on Netflix for a long time.
Know what I'm doing before I go to bed. Here we go.
Now just wait for me, and we can have a dual reaction.
We don't know when that's gonna happen after you finish Hunter x Hunter.
It's never gonna happen. Escaflowne is low key pretty good. I'm with you on that. What I love how this turned into a nostalgia fest. This is the best thing
right?
ever. God,
I remember Gurren Lagann was also on Toonami as well too.
it was. I don't know if it finished on Toonami, but it was.
It did
on Toonami.
finish. It had
Did
to
it?
finish. I remember they had to play the movie too. They had the
Oh, they
movie on it
did.
too.
Yeah, man. Somebody at Toonami was like, they knew how to spend money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
smart.
And by
You
the
know,
way, oh no, go ahead, Sam.
Little Battlers, I remember that too. Thank
Okay.
you. Good
I
job.
was gonna say like they knew how to time their licensing and the work. Like, hey, can we play play this movie within this Saturday night, where late night, where anime fans can still stay up and watch? Like, yeah, sure. They had Akira for every single year. Once a year, they'll play Akira onto Cartoon Network and Toonami, and I loved it.
yeah.
They also
Have we
had
talked about how I haven't finished that movie? Because every time
It's
every time I start watching, I come into it halfway,
It
and
is very-
I've never finished it.
I have
is
the
a very
manga
long
right
movie.
here. Still haven't seen it. James gets mad at me that I have all the Ghost in
I've
the Shell
seen- I have
movies. Still haven't
seen-
seen it.
Like that movie in 3 different parts, but never seen it together. Ever.
It is very long movie though.
It's so many.
honestly
I think that's why.
Yeah, it's like I think Toonami had it for like a good 4-hour slot. Like they had to like this specifically needs to be 4-hour slot, and we're gonna be playing ads in between them and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I literally have every Ghost in the Shell movie DVD and Blu-ray, and James is like, "Why haven't you watched it?" And I've known James for 2 years, and he'd be like, "Still, why have you not watched it?"
They're all good except that Netflix series. I just can't get on board with that new Netflix series. It just doesn't work.
It was funny. I asked James like, "Hey, should I watch it?" Even though that's my first time getting it. Like James said, "No, go to the movies that you have and watch those first." I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah,
cool."
that should not be your first exposure to Ghost in the Shell. It is not good.
Toonami was definitely the GOAT, the MVP of everybody's anime fans starting out for sure. Like if
Yeah.
you,
it was the gateway because it was accessible.
it
Because
was
there's
like
no Crunchyroll Funimation
before,
back then.
before everybody claimed that they were an anime fan kind of thing. You had to literally watch Toonami and their anime and whatever they had on, and you just fell in love with it. They had great movies. I even fell in love with Hosoda films because of Toonami. They had Summer Wars on. And
Oh, really? Did they?
Yeah, they did. It reminded me a lot of Digimon and stuff like that. And
Oh.
it was great. It was fun. But Toonami was definitely the GOAT. It had its great time slot. It did pick its great time. I'm glad that it's still around every Saturday.
Luckily, seriously.
Because right now it's not just because which are fans of within the states who didn't have streaming services or watching from illegal streaming sites, whatever. It's also for people in other countries too that doesn't have streaming services in their area. They can only watch it in Toonami. Like it's doing the best they can, and it's great to spread the love of anime around the world. But
Which was nice. It was kind of like, hey, we're going to make anime more accessible for folks that couldn't watch it before. Thank you, because before then you had to buy VHS tapes or have some really obscure satellite channels.
I remember a store that sells VHS tapes of anime and stuff, and you have to pay money when you're a kid and you don't have money.
I ain't had no money.
Exactly. And there's you have all these tapes. I want to watch the animes, but you're not I have my money. Damn it.
So no, appreciate you, Toonami. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I owe everything to Toonami.
Toonami owes everything.
The library and Toonami got me through childhood. So
Quick question to run it back to our
Sam
main topic.
Goody, oh no, oh Donzo, you old too, bro.
Sam Goody, damn.
You just you just exposed yourself right there. I mean,
Wow.
you exposed yourself right there.
That's old.
Yeah.
Isn't that
sitting there cool 45 years old? Damn.
Oh, bro.
Isn't that late 80s? Isn't that late 80s or mid 80s?
Oh, Sam Goody was just almost extinct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
But to bring it back to that, would you put money?
30-30, bro. Hey,
Yep.
nothing wrong with that.
I
It's all
definitely
good.
will. I'll be 32 in April. Oh my god.
James, that's gonna look so good on you, though.
Thank you.
You don't look at the age of 30.
You don't. You really don't.
You should see my mom. My mom looks so young.
I'm
I'll send you guys a
gonna probably show you a picture of my mom, and then I'm gonna tell you how old she actually is. You're gonna be like,
You have seen my mom, and my mom don't look in the age
at all.
past
Yeah.
55. My mom don't. So it's nah, she's young.
the one when the dog turned into the. Okay, it's time for us to go. The one where the dog turned into the. All right, Chad.
Good
y'all
night,
done had a little bit
everybody.
too much.
Good night, everybody.
No, but what I was gonna say to chat before is that chat, you guys really help out the show. You guys push the show because we technically had no main topic today. We literally had not a lot of news and everything. So we're like, damn, what do we talk about today?
Kong and the new megalobox season 2 that's coming out this spring.
Yeah, so not a lot of news came out this week for us to discuss. So you guys really drove the show, and that's what we aim for. The live stream, this podcast is for you guys, and we just bring the discussion for you guys. And you guys literally brought it today, so we appreciate that.
Oh no, we appreciate all y'all because we
Every
watched this
single
show
one of you.
grow over the past 2 years, and hey, we ain't going nowhere but up, baby. So thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Yeah, you
make
guys
sure
make
you're
the
back for all of our coverage this weekend, because this weekend I think is actually gonna be it's gonna be crazy. The mangas are gonna be wild. Attack on Titan's gonna be even wilder from what I keep hearing. Y'all got some good stuff to look forward to.
We'll do our best to help promote Dr. Stone season 2 because it has been very good lately. It has been very
It's
good.
great. I love it.
Yeah.
My
come
wife
back.
loves it.
And come back in 21 hours from now on Careful for Spoilers for you guys to see me, James, and our guest for Villains. We're talking about comic book, Star Wars, and everything on WandaVision coming out, because technically episode 4 is coming out in 4 hours.
Yeah.
And that's a big one.
I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah,
Reviews, yes, I would love to. I personally would love to do some more solo leveling reviews. I've been caught up on Soul 11 for a while, and I just want to talk about it, but I have nobody to talk about it with.
Yes.
I'm
So
almost caught up. I'm almost there.
So me and Sam was planning to do a stream this week, but I was just too tired. I'm getting used to the new schedule, so we will try to do one next week for sure. But depending on schedule, but we will keep you guys updated. If not, we will let you guys know.
Oh,
So far,
boy, that's right. 2 more weeks. We got My Hero Academia 300, chapter 300.
yeah, chapter 299 is this Sunday, and
I hope he just ignores it like Oda ignored 1000.
I mean, if you think about it,
no, what's funny? I heard it from a lot of people that chapter 1001 was better than chapter 1000. I'm like, damn.
Everybody said that.
Yeah, a lot of people said like, why was the chapter 1001 like chapter 1000? I was like, I
But then
can't say
again-
anything since I haven't read it yet. So like, I don't know.
but chapter 200 of My Hero Academia, it was just talking about the class 1A versus
That's
class
true.
1B, and
That's
it wasn't that interesting. It was a pretty big letdown.
But-
if you ask me.
Hopefully he uses that as a transition chapter again. Hopefully.
I think.
yeah.
The next Black Clover chapter, I literally don't know what's happening next chapter, and I'm
Yeah.
excited for the first
We-
time in a very long time with Black Clover. Like, we love Black Clover, but like this is the first time I've been excited about the next chapter in a minute.
Me and
So-
James and Ray, like we said that depending on how this weekend goes, we might do it in one chapter review.
We might.
It depending how it goes, because we were actually excited for this past Sunday chapter, and if we get excited again, we'll do another chapter review and do it as a stream again, because you guys came through. You guys were amazing there
y'all
for
came
that
through.
stream.
I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So
Alright.
My Hero, Jobless, and Attack on Titan would be all this weekend. We'll be
Yeah,
definitely
we
excited
got
for
to talk
sure.
about Jobless. Damn.
Oh,
I want to-
no,
I want-
give me a chance to talk about. They give me a chance to watch it. Haha, yeah.
Next week.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it in the next week's show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and for those to know that next week we will be covering a lot of Black History Month mangakas and creators as well. We will be
I
having them
can't
as
wait,
guests. So we already
Because
have a
Pat
few
got some
people.
explaining to do.
Yeah, so
Hopefully
I
come in as guests.
I did hit them up already. They said that they're either free for next week as guests or the following week. So we'll be having Team Got Punched back. We'll be having Gray for the first time in the next few weeks, but Gray will probably be the last month, and we'll be having Sense of the Glove and also a couple other people. So be excited for the month of February for sure.
Oh, February gonna be lit. I mean,
you still here?
last time. He probably maybe he finally passed out.
Yeah, he probably passed out. He's gonna probably
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
this show like another time, but he
By
definitely
the way,
passed out.
if there are any other like people of color mangakas out there that y'all know about that we don't know about, hit us up. Let us know.
Yeah.
For real.
I do want to get the creator of Ordeal.
Ordeal.
Yes,
Haven't heard of that one.
it is on Webtoon. I'll send you the link later.
Unordinary or Ordeal?
Ordeal.
Okay, I have to look it up.
I'll send the link right after we're done being live.
All
So,
right, bet.
all right, James, Ray, give your plugs.
James?
Yeah, you guys know you can follow me here every single week on the Anime Lately podcast. Like Vash already said, check us out this Sunday. We will be doing My Hero coverage. We have been getting so much interactions, so much more interactions every single week. So we really, really appreciate you guys. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. CST, 9 EST, check out the Careful for Spoilers YouTube channel for Villains. We're going to be talking about our most anticipated comic book movies and TV shows of 2021. And we will be talking about WandaVision episode 4. It's supposed to be lit. I've only heard amazing things about episode 4. Our guest for tomorrow is one of my closest friends. I love talking to Chris. Chris is on the Popaholics podcast, which is one of my favorite movie podcasts right now. So subscribe to the channel and check us out over there tomorrow.
Beautiful. And I will be there after I watch WandaVision, yelling at Vash again in chat, because, it's fun. Anyway, you know me. I'm Ray Apollo. You can find me in a lot of places, but I need you to focus in 3 places: Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. All Ray Apollo, no spaces. I love video games, I love anime, and I love manga. That's what you're going to get. Probably... No, never mind. It'll be a surprise. You'll find out when you get there. So yeah, I'll see you in those pages. It'll be great. All right. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
And guys, follow me everywhere on Twitter, IG, OnlyFans, I have Anime Lately, TikTok, anywhere do you want to find us of Anime Lately and Legend Vash myself. So definitely check us out there. Sam, take us away.
You have an OnlyFans? I don't know about it?
I don't want to know.
I said Anime Lately.
No, bro, you can keep that.
But anyway, guys, besides the whatever OnlyFans thing that I've just heard about, you can catch me on Sam Mega Man and all my social medias and stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. We love you guys for tuning in. Hope you have a good one.
And subscribe because we're trying to get to 10K as well because that's the most important thing for both channels.
Like the video as well.
Bye.
Peace.